Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War stream. Of course, today, main thing we're going to be doing is finishing out Bounty Hunter, messing with a few other things, and then heading over to the Nintendo Switch account and getting all of the normal daily stuff, or not daily, but weekly stuff done on that account, or at least making some progress on that. I'm pretty sure the completion of Bounty Hunter is definitely not going to be taking that long. We have 4 sigils, and that should cover it, right? Let's see. I didn't actually do this math beforehand. Probably should have. Let's see. What's 6 times 4,800? Do we need to go use 4 troops? The answer might be yes. No, it isn't. Never mind. If we just simply do the battles... excuse me. Wow, sneezing already. I felt the need to do that even before the stream started. Just couldn't get it out. But anyways, where was I? But yeah, yeah, that's 28,800 more just with our 6 battles that we'll have. So even if we just use 3 troops, that'll be fine to get it done right now. So yeah, just continue our grind, get this done, and go from there. Thank you. Sorry about that. Anyways, hello everyone. Oh, there's our Valraven already. That didn't take long. Hello Elite Gaming. Hello September Blake. Hello Churros. Hello Starlight. Hello Christy. Hello Supplement. And hello Raven. Welcome everyone. You were AFK on PC and suddenly you spoke here. You were shocked. Oh, did you have the stream open? Yeah, that will happen. That will happen. Doesn't have like any warning before startup on YouTube. What do we take here? Well, you know, it has the timer thingy, but you know, it doesn't have like any kind of audio kind of thing before it turns on. Just goes right into it. Well, sometimes it plays an ad. I guess that's somewhat, I guess, the audio buffer beforehand. What do we take here? Guess we just throw that for now. I actually don't want to directly hit that yet. I do want to poke it, though. We'll do that. And now we'll hit it with true damage and go from there. That's fine that it takes a skull. And now we just have to hit it with one more instance of true damage, and we should be fine. I guess we'll take a brown surge for it. Of course, it doesn't surge. Luckily, we cascade it, and let's kill it that way. Okay, Valraven neutralized. You should be good to go. Now all we have to do is just do the rest of the battles, and those 6 will be enough to complete out Bounty Hunter for the week. Oops, why'd I do that? We already had full mana. We'll slow down that. And now that's enough for it to one-shot the other one, if we can actually go get it up. Actually, probably should hit the second one first, just so we could have not wasted a skull here. Because now I'm kind of obligated to have to throw a trickster shot at it, instead of taking a skull or something else. Like, I can't just take that skull to kill it. I have to go for that. Oh well. Not that big a deal. We'll throw this down, and any poke will kill it. Literally anything, and that skull will do. There we go. Hello, Demlix. Welcome. Good morning, Preserve Music. Welcome as well. Yeah, once we get that, we'll get that title, and hopefully that major orb will not have trash in it. We did get one purple. That one major orb right there was a purple. So this bounty hunter was already worth it because of that. But, I don't know. Hopefully we'll make it slightly more worth it with a second purple or blue or anything that's not a green or orange. We got 4 greens from this event, which is awful. Every single small orb we got was a green. Which, of course, is very unfortunate. Oh, poke with that, poke with that. He'll just do a little thing with that. I guess we could try for Mermaid, but we'll hold on it for now. Too bad it doesn't have, like, a small amount of damage the first slot. That should be somewhat useful in this instance. There's so many weapons that have it, and it's pointless on the weapon. In this particular instance, that would actually be useful. Oh, yeah, duh. I forgot. We can't hit Mermaid. No, we can't hit Mermaid. Also, that Cascade was abysmal. Well, let me bury that before it dies. It's about any second now. We'll throw a skull down so we can go and poke it twice. Agile is one of them. I don't have a drop for that, so we'll simply just go and trickster shot his last slot. Oh, why do I actually keep doing that? Why are we doing it on second slot? So we can just follow up with another skull. Not sure why I was doing that earlier. I've actually played most of the battles that way. It actually would make more sense to just trickster shot down from top to bottom. Because it leaves a weird situation here where skull is not worth it. And that'll be match. All we need now is our almighty skull to plop out the final hit. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any. We can also go for trickster shot. That will not be enough damage though. Well, trickster shot. Excuse me. Trickster shot will. The weapon will not, or the not the, you know, the sword thingy, the Takaraki. But we'll do that actually to skip our turn. because he'll give us a skull with almost every move he did. Actually, I believe every move on the board would have given him a skull, which is why I didn't bother taking one. And there we go. Oh, yeah, we're also still using Necromancer right now. Oh, wait, why am I still using Necromancer? Hold up. Let me change that. We don't need Necromancer anymore. We're only doing it for a few more battles, but still. Let's switch to Shaman. Next order of business is the maxed out Sentinel and Shaman. Shaman is the last natural half mana start troop we have left. And Sentinel is just a good hero class. It doesn't have half mana start, but we do need to get it upgraded. And it's almost there. It's level 90. We're not going to be doing all that this weekend. I'm going to be farming that next weekend. Next weekend is Vault Event. So we'll get Sentinel all the way to max and work from there for the rest of them. So we still need to go get up. Go from there. Still 3 bounties, not 4 like you wanted? What do you mean? 3 bounties, not 4? We could be running 4 if we want. It just runs slower. And unless we are trying for leaderboard, there's no point in doing 4. The only time we would ever use 4 is if we only bought up to tier 4 instead of tier 5, or if we're trying for leaderboard, neither of which we did, so there's no need for us to do 4 of them. It is possible now. We were messing around with it earlier. It's just it's slower to do so, so it's not as worth it. There's still plenty of people that probably are running with 4. It's just you would have to be going for leaderboard, or you would need the extra points in order to cover the gap in order for it to be worth it. Okay, speaking about worth it, almost nothing's worth casting here. I guess we'll go for that for now. Then we can get a trickster shot, take our skull first. Oh yeah, I should probably give it a buff. I hate when it reduces that thing's attack by half. Lowers it by so much. Well, by half. Which is a lot, obviously. But yeah, exactly half. Let's throw a poke there for now. And now every skull we take basically kills. Actually, no, it won't, because it doesn't have enough attack. But it'll do at least a substantial amount of damage, if nothing else. So look at that. Throw that into... Actually, let's take that yellow first. Grab that. Everything else can kind of stay there. Oh, I meant to throw it on that one. It's not that big a deal, though. We have plenty of follow-up for it. Take a skull. We have 2 turns, so we'll just get that so we only have to wait 1 turn. Throw that on him. And at this point, we only have 1 left. And for whatever reason, she doesn't want to go down. We'll take that. Maybe throw a mermaid and just hope for pure luck off a cascade. Nope, not quite. Luckily, it just feeds us the skull there. And we'll take the other one for the kill. Good morning, Humberto. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, on to the next one. And we're almost there. We actually only need 2 more battles, and then we are done with bounty. Good morning, McCoy. Welcome. Okay, I'll take that green right off the bat. That'll be full mana automatically into next turn. Throw that down. Take our blue and throw a buff into first. So, actually, do we even really need that? I guess so. Why not? Actually, no, we don't. Okay, we'll throw that there. We'll throw... That's enough to kill, right? No, it is not. Oh, I could have just used the buff thing, too. Whoops. That would also made sense. But we'll just do it with that poke. Get full mana now instead of waiting 1 more extra turn. We actually can trickster shot kill that if we want to. I guess we will, just so he doesn't get a bunch of blues fed. And now we buff up so it does more damage. But Hunter's Mark, that's almost enough to kill. Oh, never mind, that is enough to kill. I forgot, it's multiplied twice, so that's 200 damage. So never mind, that is enough. Enough to one-shot everything. Assuming he was Hunter's Marked. We'll take that over. And now he's Trickster into Skull, or Trickster into just about anything. Or never mind, we don't even need follow-up. My bad. It's already enough true damage. Don't even need follow-up. And there we go, 1 more battle. We'll take out the last Bounty Hunter, and then we'll get the useless title. But more importantly, we'll get that Major Orb. Also, if you don't get these titles, if you don't happen to do all the rewards for whatever reason, though I do normally advise it for Bounty Hunter, but if you happen not to, you will be able to buy that title and all the similar ones for 25 gems in the near future. It won't be available until a few months after the fact, but you will be able to buy it for, I believe, 25 gems in probably about 2 months from now or so. If you truly wanted it and still didn't have it. Okay, I have no way to really kill that. If I had oh no, never mind. Even if I had mermaid, it's still stealthy. We can't hit it. Okay, we'll just do the normal area then. We'll throw that down. Oh, I did that again. I made that mistake probably at least 100 times, I feel like, during this bounty. Probably not that many, but it's way too many. You're supposed to throw Trickster Shot before you throw something else, just to allow the enchant to actually start accumulating more mana. That's a slight fail, but oh well. We'll take our skull there, throw that yellow over and try for a skull, and that will then allow us to just take double poke at this point. So we'll go and Mermaid's not enough to kill that, is it? I guess if it hit 4 skulls, so that's very unlikely. So we'll just Trickster Shot that, and at this point, any true damage will kill. Well, damage is somewhat that. That will still allow Tagaraki to kill. Even though he hit some of its armor, it still has enough armor to boost ratio to a kill. And there we go. And that should be the end of Bounty Hunter, because there's no way we're making a leaderboard with how many we bought. Unless we did 4 the entire time. Which does mean if we would have done that, we could have gotten 75 gems in an orb. However, that would have taken way more time. It would have taken like an hour and a half just to have gotten that, probably, in more time. But because now we can just stop, and we don't even need to use tomorrow's battles either. We just get all the rewards, stop there, claim these last few, hope that major orb is not trash, and go from there. Please be blue or purple. That is not blue or purple. Oh, there we go. We got another orange. It's unfortunate. So we got 2 oranges, a purple. We got 2 major oranges, 1 major purple, and 4 greens from this event. And where that other orange came from was from the vault. Is where that other little guy came from. Anyways, go work on some hero classes now. Let's see. But first things first, some other objectives. But let's go through a key here. We're still working on Shaman. Guess we'll go do explore a little bit to go get Sentinel up a bit. And then we'll probably head over to our other account for most rest of the time. Because I still have a lot of stuff I need to get on Nintendo Switch. So might as well do it done on stream. Because I probably won't be streaming tomorrow other than our normal nightly stream. And that will most likely just be my main account, not the Switch account. Anything I need to do on my other account is raids. Mid-game or early-game raids, depending on how you look at it, is what we need to go do. Not sure how far we can actually get, especially since I have like almost no options. I believe it's orcs this week on Nintendo Switch. And besides there not being any good orcs, we don't have any good orcs. Even if there were good orcs, we obviously don't have that many troops on the account still. Okay, we'll grab a gold for now. Take that over. That reminds me, that's something else I still need to get done on that account. I still haven't even done all the quest lines yet. Still need to do that. I think we have like 4 or 5 left. Not that many, doesn't take that long. Probably take less than an hour to get the rest of them done. Or maybe more. I keep forgetting. There's so many battles. It's like almost 30 battles on average per kingdom in order to get all the quests done. Hello, JZG. Hello, Ruben. Welcome. Hello, Speed Factor. When did you get the price of 25 gems? They did a Q&A stream before this patch came out. And last I recall, that's where the 25 came from. I can try getting that stream for you. I forget where it mentions it. But if you want the full stream, let me go get that real quick. But if anyone wants to check that, let me know. But last I recall, it was 25 gems. It was 25 gems for the titles and portraits, and it was 125 gems, question mark, for the emoji packs. I'm gonna see if I can find that real quick. Gems Award Developer Stream. Is that the one? There's 2 of them. Why are there 2 copies of the exact same stream? Or did they forget to change the title? Oh, they forgot to change the title for like 7 streams. Good job, Salty. Let's see. There it is. There's the stream. Wait, is this the full one? How long is the stream duration? I think this is the right one. Or is it just a clip? Never mind, it's just a clip. Let's see. Where is the full stream of that? Is that what it? No, that's just them bringing people on. That was last year's. Did they not clip it? Or did they not save the stream thingy? Because I know sometimes, or a lot of the time, tends to get replaced. Because there's only a limited amount of time that that Twitch ends up saving videos, unless you end up archiving it. Never mind. I don't think that stream exists anymore. There's like a small clip from it, but I don't see the actual saving of it. That's bad. But yeah, I believe it was 25 gems. We'll find out soon. It definitely wasn't more than 25 gems, I can tell you that much. At least for the portraits and the emojis. I mean, at least for the portraits and the titles, I mean. It was either 10 gems or 25, but I believe it was 25. Just got a Game of Thrones bathrobe. Let's see. Playing Gems of War and you feel like a boss. Very nice. Yeah, robes are very comfortable. I do have a robe. Actually, I'm using that as my seat cover right now. I'm just using a robe as my seat cover. Normally, I'm wearing it if it ever gets colder. Of course, it's starting to become summer, so not needing it as much. But anyways, next order of business. Well, for one, I should probably get Shaman to at least level 40. We still got a ways to go before we really get it too much higher. But I do need to at least get it to 40. Am I using that currently for Warrens? If not, I need to start. Let's see. No, we're not. So let's go get rid of Necromancer because we don't need that useless class anymore now that we have it maxed. And now we can go to a different useless class. Haha. Okay, let's switch over to Shaman. Oh, that does remind me though. A Necromancer, I never gave him his final trait, did I? Let's see. Where'd I go on that? Oh yeah, I forgot. It has 7. Oh, this hero class actually isn't that useless. It actually has 7% kill every kill. It's still overall weaker than some other stuff, like Assassin. But I completely forgot about that aspect. It does have 7% kill every kill. That is a really insanely good perk. Because most hero classes, for whatever reason, have extremely bad level 100 perks. But that is one of the best ones in the game, getting a 7% kill every kill. It's gonna be kind of interesting if they ever add a hero class that has a barrier every brown, while also having that 7% kill every kill. Currently, no hero class has that combo, so that would be one of the deadlier combos. I'm not even sure what the absolute most optimal 3 trees would be, because there's a few different sets of 3 trees that could actually be the most optimal. But that would definitely be one of them. Something like what would that combination be? It'd probably be something along the lines of Storm, Shadows, which is where that 7% instant kill is, and Stone, where the barrier every brown is. I think that triple combo might end up being pretty devastating, because that's start with Brown Storm, barrier every brown, explode every extra turn, and you have 7% chance to kill every kill. Plus there's a few other benefits. But those are the main ones, those 4. Brown Storm into Perpetual Brown Shield, while also having 7% every kill, while having explosions for the board. Which would definitely be a really devastating combo, though I'm not sure they'll ever give a hero class anything that good of synergy. They might eventually, but I don't know. We'll have to see and find out for the most part. I don't know if they'll ever actually release a hero class that ridiculously strong. Actually, that reminds me. Let me go take a peek at the next hero class that's coming out. Should be pretty soon, right? You only got Plague Lord, like, what? Not too long ago. Yeah, May 3rd. Let's see. Is it actually good? It has Winds, Cunning, and Storms. That's not awful. Cunning and Storms is a really solid combo. Not so sure about Wind. But, I don't know. Let's see. It's for Drifting Sands. It has Wind, Cunning, Storms. Wind is pretty underwhelming. However, Cunning and Storm is good. Cunning is that one that has, Hunter's Mark. Oh, wait, never mind. But yeah, Wind is the one that has, basically nothing on it, for the most part. I think its most noteworthy thing is on its second to last perk. It has a 25% chance to summon a Heronif every spell that it does. It has Cunning. Cunning Tree's most noteworthy thing is it has that Hunter's Mark spam, and it has 30% dodge. Also has Stealthy. Wait, does it have Stealthy? Wait, never mind. It doesn't have Stealthy. But it has 30% dodge, and has Hunter's Mark every extra turn. And of course, Storm's most noteworthy thing is it has Explosion every extra turn, and it has a good elemental bonus. Might actually be relevant because if I'm not mistaken, this might actually be elemental. No, it's not. Never mind. It's monster. So it's going to be monster. It has wind, cunning, and storms. And it has monster bond, agile. Interesting. First hero class with agile. Hold up. It has agile. Oh no. That is actually really good. Why am I saying oh no? But this hero class is actually going to be, it's coming out on May, what day is it? May 3rd. The hero class on May 3rd is basically going to be like Sentinel without the barrier spam, but it's going to be Sentinel in the regard that it's going to have one of the highest dodge percents in the game. Actually, if you did the math on it, that might be the highest dodge percent in the game. It has 20% dodge into 30% dodge. Obviously, that's not 50% chance, but it's a 20% trigger into a 30% trigger. Meaning it will almost always dodge against skull spam with how many checks it has for dodge. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, 20% dodge does stack with 30%, or should. I know that other mitigations and stuff do. So I assume that double agile would. I know we've seen it in delves that it does. So I assume that it would also do it on a hero. And the fact that they would even give it to it would probably mean that it works. And other than that, it gives all monsters, which includes itself, 2 to all skill points every extra turn, which is insanely good because that includes itself. So every single extra turn it gains 2 to all stats. So yeah, you know what? That hero class could be potentially really good. The only big downfall that it has, which a lot of hero classes have as a downfall, unfortunately, is it does not have a natural half mana start. And the other issue with it is it doesn't even have a way of getting half mana start. There's currently no troop that gives all monsters 50% mana start. That's 44% dodge. Yeah, you're right. That's the highest in the game then. The current highest that exists is Artima with 40%. So that with a 44% dodge will make it the highest dodge chance in the entire game. The new hero class coming out on May 3rd. That's going to be really cool then. Interesting to see how that pans out. Also, it's going to be one of the best monster assisting troops in the entire game. Though there's not really much good monsters out there, unfortunately. So that one pet I said ages ago that would be useless, that one monster bonus one. Well, it finally has a purpose now. I didn't say it would always be useless, but you know, I said it was one of those troops that, or pets that initially would be useless and then eventually would be okay. That's one of those instances where it would become okay. And let me go double check that. Yeah, it's such a good double check everything with that. So first things first, it is Wind Tree, Storm Tree, and Cunning Tree. As far as what those are the following. Wind Tree is this one. It's probably the most underwhelming tree it has. It's this middle one. It can gain 8 armor, extra magic for missiles. All yellows start with extra mana, so you'll never use that. It's pointless. Almost everything on it you would never use. This is very underwhelming to the point you would never use it. Useless, pretty useless. Yeah, literally the only thing it has. There's only 2 perks that it has that will ever be used, basically. Well, I guess technically 3. The 8 armor, because sometimes you just have no other option. However, cunning is way better, so you just go cunning instead. And then 2 other ones. You would very occasionally use the 25% chance to summon a hero nymph when ally casts a spell. Oddly enough, this is the best summoning option that any hero class has on top of a perk. That's like the only good thing that Wind Tree has, is its second to last perk. However, you would very rarely actually need that. And the other mechanic it has is all Strixes gain 1 attack per turn. And that obviously stacked into the fact that it can create hero nymphs, which is a Strix, is a okay aspect of it. However, this will only ever be good if they release a Strix hero class. Currently, there is no Strix hero class. But yeah, other than that, this tree is almost completely pointless. But however, it does have 2 other trees, as Cunning and has Storm. Cunning, of course, is this tree. The most noteworthy things on this is almost all of it. There's almost none of it that's bad. But it has Hunter's Mark every single time it does an extra turn, which is amazingly good. 5 gold every turn is good if you're using it with a gold-related weapon, and some gold-related weapons do count as dagger, most noteworthy Skeleton Key. It has what used to be the best summon in the game, though now it's probably slightly behind that of the 25% hero nymph thing. But it has a 35% chance to summon a bandit whenever an ally dies. so you'll constantly be able to just keep getting bandits onto your team. Has 30% skull dodge, which is going to be really noteworthy on this hero class since it has 20% dodge on it. So it's going to have 30% and 20%, which apparently is around 44% dodge. And eventually that little bit of extra rogue magic could be potentially good on it, though on this new hero class it's not going to be that useful. And of course, most of you know what Storm Tree is. It's one of the things that make Titan kind of work. It's this one right over here. It has Random Storm at start of battle, which could potentially be okay. It has Dust Storm at start of battle, which is in itself is pretty average. However, when synergized with a Stone Tree, it's amazing. However, this new hero class will not have Stone Tree. And has some bonuses for that of Giants, has some bonuses for that of Elementals that are really good. And of course, one of the main aspects that it tends to get used for, the one explosion every single time it does an extra turn. It allows for a lot of cascading and other synergies. But yeah, Storm Tree's most noteworthy picks are normally just the Brown Storm into Stone for any hero class that has it, and which is only Titan currently. And that full combination is one explosion every yellow and his elemental bonus. But yeah, it'll have that. But overall, yeah, new hero class shouldn't be that bad. It does lack half mana start, but other than that, it's pretty decent. And it'll be most noteworthy in the aspect that is the highest dodge in the entire game. Nothing will have a higher dodge percent than this new troop coming in. Wow, the layout of this delve is so bad. Anyways, let's keep going. Where did I go? We're right here. I think the stream went down for like half a second, my bad. Or for a few seconds. Oh, we're back. We are back. If anyone else knows any questions, let me know. I'll probably finish out this delve and then head over to the other account. Because I don't think there's much else we need to do on this main account other than just normal grinding. Most of the grinding I still need to do on this account is really repetitive. I don't want to really do too much of that right now. Probably go do the other account a bit. The only other things we still need to get done for the most part on this account is everything in regard to hero classes. Like, that's the only thing we really need to directly farm out now, is maxing out every single hero class and just making sure we do our basic daily ones, like our factions and stuff like that, like we're doing right now, just to keep accumulating shards over time. I'll throw that down again, and he's pretty much just dead. Let's die that skull, and we're good to go. When is the next legendary troop? The next legendary troop is... I have no clue. Let me go check. Next legendary troop comes out on... And that would, of course, also indirectly mean the next time you would use event keys, regardless of what point in the game you're in. Let's just control find legend and see when the first one pops up. Next legend is actually from the new faction. That's kind of funny. May 17th. But the next time we'll need to spend event keys for a new legend is not until June. Wow. Really? That means we've gone about 3 months without needing to use event keys. That is insanely long amount of time. I don't think they've ever gone that long since doing that without adding a legend on event keys. But yeah, from what I can tell, unless they're just adding another one just randomly before then, next official legend, specifically in event keys, that's actually new, is June 3rd, which is, I assume, what you mean. Next actual new legend is technically from new faction on May 17th, but that's not the same as, like, an event key legend. But, yeah, June 3rd. That is a while from now. We haven't even had one for, like, almost 2 months now. But if nothing else, hey, great time to go start saving event keys, since we don't really have an immediate need to use them unless you need them for, you know, specific other stuff, troops throughout various weeks. Yeah, I believe that's the longest they've ever gone without doing an event key legend. Ever. Or ever since they started doing event key legends. Let's see, let's throw that down. But normally, once you get a certain amount of legends, you stop throwing for, keys, whenever. Once you have more than half the legends, or mythics in the game, I mean, or pretty close to that, you start only throwing down your keys whenever a new mythic comes out. Because even if that new mythic is useless, it's at least a guaranteed chance that it's a mythic you do not own. And you just slowly start accumulating that way. Next mythic is from Karkaroff. Next mythic is... Yeah, I believe next mythic is from Karkaroff. I recall it being sometime around this year. We gotta double check, though. Next mythic is indeed from Karkaroff. May 3rd. Same date as the new hero class, right? Yeah, that's the same date as the new hero class. Nice. So we get a new hero class and a new mythic on the same day. Could be a lot of gems to spend. But, well, then again, I guess we don't actually need to spend any gems for the new legend. Or, I mean, for the new mythic, I mean. Some people might need to. I won't need to, though. We have plenty enough keys, that's for sure. But, yeah, we're getting both of those simultaneously. And that's going to be that hero class I was just talking about with all those dodge and this storm tree into cunning tree. Which isn't a horrible combo. It's not the greatest of combos, but it's two pretty solid trees. The only problem is wind tree is abysmal. Really wish they would buff up some of the really useless trees. As well as some hero classes in general that are just really, really bad. We'll take that for now. Really too many options there. Take that, take a red, go from there. Okay, let's see. I'll grab that, get our key down, throw that into egg to another key, and just go from there. Salty's previewing the next one said a change of schedule. Oh wait, did they end up changing the mythic? Yeah. Oh yeah, she did mention a change of schedule. I assumed that that list would already been updated for that though, but maybe they didn't update it yet. No, there will be no need. We already knew this from a while back. Zugaf is not required for 10-star Karkaroff. We always knew that. They ended up confirming that about half a year ago or so. But yeah, Zugaf will not be required for 10-star Karkaroff. However, every additional star above 10-star requires Zugaf. If you're at 10-star, 11-star will require Zugaf. If you're 11-star, 12-star will require Zugaf. If you're at 15 stars, 16 stars will require Zugaf. So, while he's not required for 10+, because it's going to be the only kingdom in the entire game, or at least a kingdom that actually has stars, that has 2 mythics, so you won't actually need it for 10 stars. It will, however, still be required for every single star beyond 10. So he is definitely still useful. It's just he is not going to be required for 10-star Karkaroff. That is correct. So if you want that magic bonus, it is not required to own Zugaf, which is nice. Of course, you can use Zugaf for that purpose, but it's not required to own a Zugaf for that purpose. The main value in Zugaf these days, more so than anything, is just the fact that any faction that can't use Iron Gut can use Zugaf. And Zugaf's basically the new Iron Gut for factions now, that it got buffed in the most recent patch. Iron Gut's still better than it, but it's still good to use both of them together, as well as using Zugaf when you can't use the Iron Gut. There we go, level 40 on that hero class. What's the next perk we get? Probably something completely useless and pointless. Let me go actually double check. Take our tributes, grab that. How many kingdoms don't have a mythic? It's actually a good question. I have not the slightest clue. I have not the slightest clue. Let me see if I can even remember. Mythic, 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 mythic. Or let's see if I can actually name all of them. That useless one. Storm Shield. I forget her name, but I know it's the useless one. It's the one that does those Doom Skull thingies. It's supposed to be a divine counter. But yeah, that one divine counter thing. Storm Shield with a bunch of barriers. Haziel with the Stone Hammer that has the high score reduction in the game, but he's still useless. Perpetual Blue Storm off of Skady. Urskea has Urska. The one Urska that devours. Our Grom Woods has Wolf Garrick. Silverglade. No, there's no way I'm going to remember which ones do or do not have. But I believe we're missing about, I want to say 6. We're actually getting pretty close to every to every faction. I mean, to every kingdom having a mythic. But yeah, never mind. I shouldn't go through all of them. There's no way I'm going to remember every single one off the top of my head. But I believe we're missing about 6 or so. I'm not sure if there's actually anywhere that has that full list somewheres. You'd have to go and check this and then compare it to a full list of every kingdom in the game. But I don't think there's any good way to check that. Actually, you know what? Actually, there is. There is a way to check that. No, there isn't. Actually, I guess we could go kingdom by kingdom. I guess that'd be the only way to really do it, and do it by base rarity. You know what? There is a way to check. Let's go check it right now. I'm actually curious now that you mention it. So, which kingdoms do not have a mythic? So that has a mythic. Blackhawk has a mythic. This will get the exact number. Might as well test it. Bladed Lance has a mythic. Great Forest has a mythic. But yeah, we're getting really close to actually every kingdom having a mythic. Didn't actually even realize how close we're getting. Yeah, mythics have been out for... Why did I click Crypt? But mythics have been out for a while, so... Been like, what, 2.5 years now? Yeah, almost every kingdom does have a mythic. Let's see. So far, we haven't clicked on a single kingdom that doesn't have a mythic. Convenient Fields has Wardbreaker. Dragon's Claw has Ella McGrim. We already know that. Drifting Sands does... Yeah, Scorpius. Pretty useless one, but still has one. Farce of Lawrence has Yasmin. Golvini. I don't think Golvini had... Oh, no, yeah, duh. Draculus. That was one of the 5th, 6th? No, it was a little bit later than that. But I think it was like 8th or so. What other ones? Groshnock has that the most useless one in the entire game, but Glacial Peaks has Skady, as I mentioned. Also, why have I not ascended that? I need to go send everything that we don't already have ascended. Just in case there's like a Kingdom Star somewhere that we're missing because of it. Oops, let me go use a small green. We have like infinite small greens. Throw that down. We have 100, especially after we just got so many earlier. Oh, we had a task to go do that too. Oh, apparently we got a free 1,200 souls by doing that. Oh, where were we? Glacial Peaks, whoops. I want to do it by base rarity. Do it based on kingdom. Let me save that filter as well. Just in case I click out of it again. Okay, where were we? Groshnock has that really useless mythic. Probably the worst one in the entire game, Gargantar. Guardians, Hall of Guardians. Karkaroff has Zugoff, though it's also getting another one that isn't Zugoff. Also, you're not maxed out. When did we get the copies for her? Oh, well, we'll go upgrade her. Get her final level with an orb. Start using those 4 green orbs we got earlier, those 4 small greens. Oops, again, I didn't mean to go all the way out, but luckily I saved the filter, so it doesn't matter. Where were we? But yeah, so far, 0 kingdoms we've clicked on have a, all of them have mythic. Izel has a mythic. Hidar has a mythic. Leona's Empire has a mythic. Grimwoods has Wolfgarrick. Merlantis has Undyne. Mr. Scales has Urieli. Pan's Veil with the buffed up Wild Queen. Sir Shentang has that Stunner guy. Silverglade has Queen Aurora. What kingdoms are left? Oh my. Oh yeah, there is an Ascend All button. I like doing them manually though. It's not as fun if you just go click the button for all of them. Even Sinner Mirage has a mythic now. One of the more recent ones. Actually, isn't she the most recent one? Never mind, she is the most recent one. Stormheim, we already know, has the barrier spam guy, Storm Shield. Suncrest has that useless Phoenix thing. Let's see. That has Night Coronet. Yeah, well, what kingdom doesn't have one then? Hold up. Wait. I didn't even realize that. But are we actually at the point where every kingdom actually has a mythic? Yeah, what kingdom did we click on that didn't have a mythic? That's all of them. I did not even realize that. Did we seriously get all of them to max? Huh, interesting. So let's see, if we type in mythic, do they start repeating then? Yeah, we get a second for Drock Zoom. Yeah, it looks like, yeah. We do have one for every single one. So it looks like they're just doubling up then. With Obsidius being the next one, which is a double copy for Drock Zoom. That'll be the second mythic for Drock Zoom. Oh no, you know what that means. That means one of those star levels above 20 is going to require 2 mythics. Ha! Probably like 21 or 22 or something. Unless they add it to one of the other ones or shift to one of them. But, yeah, every Kingdoms is going to start getting 2 mythics then. So instead of Karkaroff getting 1 next, it's going to be for Obsidius most likely. And then they're probably going to backtrack to Vosh Dargoon. And then we end up getting 1 for Sword's Edge, a second one. Then we end up getting a second one for... oh, wait, never mind. Never mind, I'm not sure if that one's actually a troop. This looks like a tower. Never mind. Okay, but yeah, the next one is the one for Drakzoom then. Since they're changing up the schedule, then Karkaroff's probably getting its one. The Obsidius is most likely the next one since they're shifting it. It does damage. It does magic plus 4 heavy splash damage, which means 50% to adjacent enemies. To a random enemy, destroy 5x5 block, which I assume is targetable. And there's a 20% chance to deal magic plus 4 damage, light splash damage to a random enemy. So basically, it's Infernus with board control that is less consistent than Infernus. Why? But yeah, it's basically Infernus but weaker, but with board control is basically what it is. I don't know why they made it only a 20% chance, not even like a 100% chance. It is basically a weaker version of Infernus, except it has board control as an option. Let's see, what are its perks? Maybe its perks are so good that it's they had to make it weaker. It summons a Dust Storm when an enemy dies, which is Brown Storm. Has 50% score reduction, which isn't horrible. And it has stun all enemies on... Oh, that's why. That's why they made it a bit weaker. It's the best stunner in the entire game. That is why. It has 4 times stun every extra turn. It stuns the entire enemy team, making it the most viable stun option in the entire game, while also having Stone Skin. So really, it's basically like pre-nerf Corvash, except different ability. Kind of. That's a weird way of looking at it. But, yeah, and it has 24 mana cost for that spell. So it's even the same amount of mana cost as Infernus. And it doesn't have any way to have half mana start. So its ability is basically going to be pointless. The only reason you're ever going to use it is for 4 times stun, basically. And that's it. 4 times stun and the fact that it has 50% reduction. It's a Daemon Elemental. It does have that Elemental Shear, so you can actually use it with Infernus. It would synergize with Infernus. It uses slightly different mana because it covers brown, and it has basically the same ability as Infernus, or at least very similar in premise of what it does. I'm not sure why they made it so much weaker than Infernus, though, as far as its ability. Because Infernus is a 4 times 2. He burns all enemies on 4 times. And while that isn't as useful as a perk from a perk perspective, it's still good. 4 times burn. Any 4 times that they ever get. Like, anything that ever puts a stats effect on all enemies for the extra turn tends to be good. The only exception to that is your Yali, which does a 4 times poison. That's because poison does not naturally cleanse. Once you poison them once, you don't ever have to poison them again. The fact that it has multi-poison is kind of redundant and really weird. Anyways, I was doing this earlier, but never got around to it. I need to go give our hero class his perk. The whole reason why I even came over here. Oh, wait, duh. You don't even do it here. You have to go do it underneath the menu here. Class, Shaman, Customize. Did I never give him his perk? I never gave him his perk. I still haven't done that yet. Okay, what do we even need here? All of them probably are pointless. All troops gain 4 armor. Sure, we'll go with that. Better than nothing. Okay, we'll roll with that. And, have we ever even finished this one delve yet? No, we have not. Let's go finish this out. And then we'll head over to the other account. Good morning, mister! Hello, Plumpko! Welcome, welcome. Yeah, if anyone has any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably switch over to the other account as soon as we finish out these last few battles. If there's anything that I can only specifically show on this account, let me know. First, we can still bring this account up and go from there. Also, I guess I'll say hi to Global before we switch over, since I won't be able to do that on the other account. Or at least not as quickly. I guess we'll advertise to them as well, why not? Been a while since I said hi to Nintendo Switch version of Global. Nintendo Switch version of Global is very weird, though. It has, like, no moderation whatsoever, either. No, it's raids on, isn't it raids? It's not invasions. Pretty sure it's raids on Nintendo Switch. Pretty sure it's raids. I know, am I going crazy? It's invasions on all the other versions of the game, but it's raids on Nintendo Switch. Towers? It's towers on all the versions, but Switch shouldn't be. Been doing them all week. I'm pretty sure it's Zugoff. I'll go double check. Like, I'm almost guaranteed that it is raids. But, I don't know, maybe it's not. Haven't actually done any of them yet. Could have sworn it was raids, though. End up giving Earth's Fury, which is an invasion weapon. Okay, we'll throw that down, take that over. That's really weird if we got invasions again. Oh, yeah, you know what? You know what? It might be invasions. Because we got that triple cycle. Because I keep forgetting, we don't have Tower of Doom getting into the mix because Switch doesn't have Tower of Doom yet. So it does run on a slightly different cycle for events. Forgot about that. Yeah, they're on 3-week cycle instead of 4. Every platform is on the same 4-week cycle except for Nintendo Switch, which is on the weirdest version of the game I've ever seen. It has a mix of updates all from like last week, yet still has missing content from like a year ago. A really insanely weird version of the game. Like, it has actual parts of 4.3 in it, and it still has like bleed, curse, stuff like that. Yet it doesn't really have delves to a proper degree. It still doesn't have some content from like a year ago, and it's just a really, really weird mix of versions. Anyways, we'll worry about the rest of those delves a little bit later. My next order of business is, yeah, to go head over to that account, and I guess apparently do invasions, not raids. I'll need to go change that title then. Not that big a deal. Anyways, I'm gonna go bring that up. Start up the TV. Get that rolling into Nintendo Switch, and bring it up on screen. And go from there. Hello, Nintendo Switch. Do you want to actually start up? You know you want to. Come on. There we go. Okay, so let's go and start that up. Let's see. Let's go say hi to Global real quick. Hello everyone. I am streaming Gems of War on YouTube at Tacet the Terror. If anyone is interested, we'll have a redeem code soon for 2,000. Or actually, I should put the gold icon beforehand. Hopefully, we get an icon for everything. For among other resources. And I don't know what else do we put there. Put like a gold chest. A gold bar. Why not? Might as well use these emoticons. If we're going to spend good gems for those emoticons, we're going to be using those emoticons. If we're going to bother paying extra gems just to get those things, we are definitely going to start using them occasionally. It'd be kind of pointless if we didn't. Alright, let's just say hi to a couple globals. And then we'll head over to Switch version. Let's see. No one here. Well, we're here. Let's see. There's an Easter egg in global. What do you mean by Easter egg in global? Oops, I almost just typed the message again. Sounds like a normal day in global. Anyways, let's go shut this down. Go bring the other one up. And where'd it go? TV screen. And oops. And there we go. Okay, should be good to go now. And let me close this out so there's not two audios, and just so it doesn't lag our stream even further. There we go. Okay, so let's go do Nintendo Switch stuff now. We'll hand out the code in the very near future. It doesn't even have the $5 packs added in fall of 2017 for dungeons. Yeah, you're correct. It still doesn't have those packs either. Actually, not even sure why they didn't even add those as an option. The other console versions had the same thing where it didn't actually have it. Okay, let me move the location of my mic. I forgot. I need to change it. Let me know if you can still hear the audio fine. Forgot whenever I do the TV screen, it has to kind of go over here. Otherwise, it's, let's see. Can I get a bit closer than that? Let me see. Let me move that there. Move that there. Can you guys still hear me good? Let me know if you can still hear me like this. Should be able to, but let me know if not. A bit of a weirder location. Should still be able to pick up on my voice, though. Anyways, here's our Switch account. Haven't been playing it much this week. Definitely need to, that is for sure. Let's see. What one of these do we repick? I don't know. What's the most annoying out of all these to do? Probably repick one of these two. I guess we'll do the lower one. Just hope we get a higher, better one. Okay, that works. Okay, we did. Good. Perfect. Okay, so both of those we can get them passively. We'll open 10 glory keys because we're going to open glory keys anyways. Let's just open every last key we have. Let's see. We got we got Snow Hunter, useless troop. We'll throw over our gold keys down. I don't actually want to throw my gem keys yet because there's no way for us to get more gem keys this week. So never mind. I guess that's all we open. Well, I guess we can go for another 1,000. There's actually a good way to farm glory this week too. Should probably go get on that grind. And because I do want to get on that grind, we'll just deliberately spend all of our glory now. Catharia, zix. And we'll go and just spend all of our glory. Might as well. I don't think we have any immediate need to use them for anything else. Can we stop getting repeat legends? We don't even have half of them yet, and we've already gotten repeats of like 3 or 4 of them. Oh wait, isn't the event for Garnock this week though? For orcs? I guess it's not too bad in that regard. And we got Carmella, which is a useless troop. But hey, at least it's something we don't currently own. Anyways, what's in our mail right now? 1,000 souls. That's pretty useless. Oh yeah, how are our guild tasks doing? How much gold do we even have currently? Let's see. That's not what I want. Guild. Guild again. Hey, they demoted me, but that's probably because we haven't been doing too much lately. Well, we're still in second place. Newbie's going crazy in first place. We'll probably retake first place eventually, but at least we have a really solid lead on second. Let's see. Name the last of our seals. Surprised I actually haven't done that yet. We're at 40,000, so we can go open. Oh yeah, I need to go open all my seal keys. Let me go do that. Okay, and now we're just doing those last two tasks there. Our diamond should almost be halfway to a mythic, if I'm not mistaken. We're about a month into this, and we have around, actually, no, yeah, it takes about 3 months for a mythic, right? I think it takes about 3 months. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Soul Forge. We're currently sitting at what? Yeah, we're almost halfway there. I was right. We're almost halfway there, especially with those extra diamonds that we end up getting. So yeah, it takes about 2.5 months to get a mythic then, of our choice. Not even sure what I'll be getting. I almost feel like getting Iron Gut, but Iron Gut doesn't exist on this version. So I'll probably just get Infernus or Wordbreaker, whichever one appears first. Will probably be our first mythic. I know, they demoted... I recruited like half the guild, yet they demoted me. But just because we haven't been doing as many trophies or gold or anything. Because I believe that's what they're basing it based on. Though I was the highest for the first 3 weeks. Actually, I believe if we do it based on total, I'm actually still higher than some of the other ones that might be above us. Possibly. Let's see. What is our totals at right now? Let's see. Yeah, I still have more trophies than that person. I still have more seals than that person. And I still have more gold than that person. Why do you demote me? Let's see. That one has more than all of ours. That one has more than all of ours. That one has similar. Oh, no, never mind, more. I guess the rest of them do have more. But hey, that one person right there, we have more than them. We're higher level too. Either demote them or promote us. Go. Anyways, it's not that big a deal. Anyways, where were we? I don't think that even changes anything as far as what I can do. Oh, no, actually that does. I can't recruit people now. Oh, no. Oh, well, we already have 30 people. Also, it's annoying to have to recruit people anyways. I know. From when I had to be a guild leader for my own guild. Luckily, someone else manages that now, so I don't have to deal with it. I still help recruit occasionally, though. Anyways, let's go open all this mess. We got a major orb to go level something now, which is really useful in early game. Got a vault key. I still need Cedric, so hopefully get Cedric. And while we don't have Skeleton Key or some of the other really good options like Egg Thief, Skeleton Key, stuff like that, we do have Bronze Lock Pistol. And Cedric into Bronze Lock Pistol into something like a Ward Breaker and Furnace is still an insanely good team. And that'll probably be our first Mythic. And that combo will probably be our new PvP team once we do have it. For now, we just use Dragon Soul spam. And a bunch of event keys, apparently. I don't have any need to use them this week, though. Hopefully this is a blue or purple. Orange, oranges aren't pointless in early game, so that's good at least. Hey, what is our current orb situation right now, by the way? Let's see. If we look at our orbs, we have 2 small greens. We have 2 small, or big greens. 2 small blues, 1 big blue. 3 small oranges, 1 big orange. 1 orb of clans, which I guess we could throw down now. I guess we'll throw it, I don't know. Do we throw it now or wait till next week? I guess just throw it now. And oddly enough, 3 orbs of power. We are almost halfway to a Zugoff already. But anyways, let's open this vault key, and then, how many maps do we have? 117. We'll save those for a vault event. Okay, let's just take out this gnome battle real quick. We'll do it with a standard Sunbird team. Hopefully we get some good loot in here. But you better not escape from us. Don't you dare plan on escaping. Why do you assume you'll retake first place? That other guild seems pretty serious as well. Oh no, I don't think we're going to retake first place. I hope we do. But no, we're realistically just going to hold second. I don't think we're going to pass them anytime soon. Unless we get, like, really serious about it. But no, they have quite a lead. Let's see. We'll take that. Grab the purple over. And let's kill with that. There we go. Okay, what do we have here? We have ourselves a useless... Not only do we already own it, but it's a useless common. Wow, even on this account we still get useless vault keys. Look at that. It's not just a useless common, but it's a useless common that we've already gotten as a drop. That is an abysmal vault key. Oh well. Anyways, hopefully we'll get better luck soon on those. There's something else I wanted to go do real quick. One of these screens. Resource related. Forget what it was. Probably not anything too important. Anyways, let's go do invasions. You're right, it is invasions. Let me change the title. My bad, it's not raids, it's invasions. Okay, title changed. Okay, let's go do invasions. So, we currently have 24 battles, and by 24 battles, I mean way more than 24 battles, because I'm probably buying to at least tier 3, and by tier 3, I mean we'll probably go way further than that, because I think we might try taking leaderboard, who knows. Not sure how long it would actually take to try taking that leaderboard. But it is invasion, so we can get it done. If there was any time to try going for it, this would be the event. So, I think I did up to 100 last time with our battles. And he's at 326. It's not too much further. I think we will try contesting him. I think we will actually go for it. And since we are going to go for it, how much gems do we want to go waste? Do we just want to go waste our entire stack? Get him to Mythic? Or do we ascend him? It's a hard choice, actually. Do we go all the way and get it maxed by going tier 6? Or what do we do? Tier 4 or tier 6? That is the question. Well, if we go tier 6, we could pay another 500 to get the other thing, but that's spending quite a bit for it. But it would help our guild probably get another reward or 2. Probably 2. And it would also help us get our orb. However, I hate if we had to spend more than 700 gems. Let me see. How far is 700 gems? I'm pretty sure we'd have to spend more than that in order to get it these days. Let me see. That's 250. That's 500. So going any further than tier 5 would make it so we lose gems, but I'm pretty sure he's gone further than that. Which means, yeah, that's probably not worth it. We'd be paying about 1,000 gems just for a power orb. So I think I'll just do tier 4 and then use an Orb of Ascension on it. Or maybe not even bother with the Orb of Ascension. There's so many better things to use Orb of Ascension on this early in the game. This is invasions though, so it is good going multiple of these things. However, we're probably just going to be using Mang anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Such a hard decision. Let's see. I wonder how far we could actually get with tier 3. I guess we do that and kind of decide from there what on earth we're doing. But that should be enough to make a leaderboard. So we get our 75 gems back in orb, which isn't too bad for getting that gems without or getting that weapon without having to spend diamonds. Okay, so we'll do tier 3 and then determine what on earth we're doing from there, I guess. So let's go up to the weapon for now, which will mean he's only going to be at epic rarity, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to be using him. I guess we put him into the team, but of course, Earth's Fury, the almighty Earth's Fury. I wonder how much gems people would actually pay if Earth's Fury was on the normal version of the game. If I didn't have Earth's Fury on the normal version of the game, I'd probably pay 5,000 gems for it. It's very occasionally used, but it's used for 2 things very effectively. It's great for invasions, and it's great for hiking Iron Gut. Those are the only 2 instances you basically ever use it. But in both of those instances, it's one of the best weapons in the entire game. It's basically alternative Mang. Instead of giving... It's same color as Mang, same mana cost. But instead of giving all the armor to just your hero, it distributes it basically to every ally on your team. Which is really good with troops that have high multiplier, which is, of course, things like invasions. Anyways, what am I doing? Let's go over back to invasions, and yeah, let's just mess around with stuff. Fight, figure out what on earth our team's going to be, and go from there. Get this event done. So I did upgrade some troops from here, because I was doing the kingdom. Normally, whenever it's the event week for something, you might as well upgrade it. Oh, we did get a second copy of the mythic. I guess we could go double summoner. You know what? We're going to go and level him to max, get 2 Garnoks in there, put the invasion troop on the team, and then just put Mang in first slot, I guess. I don't know, did we double up or did we go Drake Rider? Maybe we go Drake Rider for the Reds. You know what, we're actually going to go Drake Rider for the Reds. Plus he has that guarantee summon thingy. Then we'll just go ascend him. Okay, that'll be our team then. And we replace this with, obviously, Mang. Where's Mang? Let me just type it in, I guess. Where is Mang? Okay, and we'll just put that into the first slot there. Okay, so that'll be our team. Let me reorder this some, though. That there, put that there, and that'll be our team. Okay, let's go and that's not what I want. Let me go level up everything we need to go level. So we'll go upgrade him, just need his level. I'm not going to bother trading him. I don't think we need to overkill it that badly. It's going to be extremely expensive to try trading him. We'd have to use 2 of our orange orbs, and I don't think I want to do that for a useless Garnok, because after this week we won't be using him at all. I'll go send this. This one's actually pretty useful into the future. We already got him traded because I need to for the kingdom upgrade. And just because the troop isn't horrible. Let's go level that up then. Feels like we have infinite souls. I know we don't literally have infinite souls, but I don't really need to go out of my way to farm souls lately, which is nice. And let's go level up this new guy. I'm not going to trade him yet, though. Not sure if we even are going to trade him. Probably should. I don't know if we even have the trade stones for it. We could buy the trade stones, though. But of course, that will cost more gems if we do. And I'd have to go all the way to like tier 6 to do that. Unless we go out of our way for it or use oranges, both of which are not good. Okay, what are we not using on this team? We are not using blue. Is there a -blue banner that gives a lot of brown? I do not believe so. I think we're just better off going +2 brown at this point. Let's see, is that the only color we're missing? Yeah, blue's the only color we're missing. Is there a -blue banner that isn't awful with this team? I don't believe that is the case, so we probably just go double brown. Yeah, we just go double brown. I believe we just recently got one that's pretty good on the normal version of the game, but obviously that doesn't exist on this version. So we'll just go with double brown. Okay, so we'll stick with this then. Mountain Crusher, Vorkon, Drake Rider, Garnok. Obviously as Titan. Do I have all the perks set up correctly for doing what we're doing? Yes. Like stun, Browns get armor, Brown Storm, Barrier of Brown. Oh, no. I'm using the elemental thingy. Let me go change that. We have to do that all the way in this menu over here. Let's see. Class, Titan, Tree. And we need to change that to Fortitude. And I guess we change that to Enraged so we have better control. And because we need the higher bit of damage. And there we go. Especially since we're using Hero in first slot. Okay, so that's going to be our strategy then. Mang with Enrage and Barrier Spam into a bunch of support, basically. And we'll just roll with that for most of this invasions. And we have 33 battles. Those should go pretty quick. Anyways, let's start getting into it, I guess. Anything else we need to switch up with this team? Don't believe so. So let's do it then. Actually, I should probably be using a different weapon for these earlier battles, but for now, it should be fine. Not that big a deal. Let's see. We'll throw a Mangon. I guess it doesn't really matter too much which one we hit. Okay, we'll throw that down. Get a Drake Rider going. Do that for basically the entire team wipe almost. How did that not kill that target? Keep forgetting damage is so much lower in early game. I guess technically we're in mid game. I shouldn't call it early game. It is technically mid game. We have enough resources to start doing various events. We have enough troops that we can actually build teams, and we have all the kingdoms at level 10 and everything. Okay, we're definitely at mid game at this point. Past the point of early. We've been for about a week or two now. Past the point of early game. It only took us like 2 weeks to end early game. Didn't take that long at all. Do you think they'll increase the talents in each class when they run out of classes? No. I don't believe they'll do that. I don't think they're ever going to go further than how far they currently are. They would sooner start doubling up hero classes or do something else like completely new talent trees or something before they do that. That, or who knows, maybe they'll add faction hero classes, or if not faction hero classes, maybe whatever format they do after factions they do for they do some kind of hero class for. But I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if factions actually got hero classes. It could also indirectly be a buff to pure factions, since you could use those hero classes within the pure faction, since they would count as the pure faction typing. So that would make every single pure faction a cakewalk if you could use hero classes in them, or you know, at least the hero class from the faction itself. Let's see. So yeah, they also just might just not add new ones. They could just keep cycling the ones they already have. They probably add new ones to some degree, though. Hey, what's his byproduct on his ability? Gain 4 attack. That is pointless. Is that really your byproduct? That is really pointless. But I guess this early in the game it's so okay, but or at least this early in the battles, but still that's pretty bad. Nonetheless. The number of talent tree combinations is enormous. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of combinations. When we say run out, we mean more so unique hero classes. And by unique, I mean every kingdom having one. Because they will eventually reach a point where every kingdom has at least one hero class. But if they do it like mythics, all they're doing is just repeating them again. Or, you know, they're doing a second mythic for each. So who knows, maybe they'll start doing a second hero class for each. There's definitely many kingdoms that would make sense. Like, for example, Adana currently has a mech hero class. Though it would also make sense if Adana had a human hero class. And Golvania... Actually, then and again, they already fixed the undead problem that it had. But there's quite a few kingdoms that has like 2 primary types rather than just one. So it would make sense that they could add a second hero class to quite a few kingdoms, and it would still make perfect sense. Because there are plenty of them that would that do have multi-typing like that. I can always kill it with that Mang, or not, never mind. Any poke at this point will kill. Also, we're right back at the exact same amount of sigils we just had. We had 33, and now we're back at 33. Like doing 3 battles, it's always funny when that happens. During any sigil event, you basically do X amount of battles. Yet after those X amount of battles, you have the exact amount that you started with still. And how much damage is his ability? 19. You keep tabs on that. It's going to become more relevant once we get deeper as well, or actually start getting towers to have to deal with. I'm not sure if we're gonna upgrade him or not. That's still up in the air. 'Cause I'm not sure if I'm going for first place or not. I feel like we're not. But, I don't know. We have a lot of gems right now. And I do want to waste some of those gems just so we don't have, like, too big of an advantage compared to, like, an early game account. Or a mid-game account at this point. Because we did get a lot of free first places that kind of boosted our gems a little bit more than what is realistic for a 1 month mark. Because we're almost at the 1 month mark. The 1 month mark of this account is next Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, there's a really good way to tell our 1 month mark is when that one perk thing runs out. Although then again, that would be 28 days, not necessarily a month. I guess 30 days is technically more so a month. But I'll go double check that because whatever time that has, like 2 days longer than that, I guess is a month. Because I still want to cover the 1 month progress video. I will be covering progress videos, it's just we haven't really done any yet. I do still want to do some early and mid-game content going over on it. Haven't had the time lately. Okay, let's see. What was I about to go check? Oh yeah, how much more time do we have on that ring? So I'm gonna miss that ring effect. The first time I ever bought it, and also the only time I've ever bought it, or ever will buy it. I'm obviously not gonna be buying it again. But, yeah, it's pretty good. It's good for that initial grind. If you're planning on playing a lot in a given month, and we definitely did for particularly those first 2 weeks. But, yeah, if you're planning on playing a lot, it's definitely worth the $20, I would say. If you're planning on playing for, like, over 100 hours in a month, definitely very, very, very much worth it. But, and it's really good in that early game grinds, as well as mid-game grinds. But, you do eventually reach the point where this is just pure pointless, trying to buy this ring, for the most part. Unless you just really want to go all in for, like, your soul farming grind to go get Dawnbringer or something else. But, I don't know, who knows, maybe we'll buy it again when we go to try doing Dawnbringer grinds to save some time. But, probably not. But, I don't know, it's okay. $20, it's a little bit of benefits. It does stack with other bonuses, obviously. All it really does is just speed up the rate at which you gain those resources. It's really only good if you're doing, like, gold farming and other things. Or soul farming. Or if you really want to go all in on EXP farming, though, it's a little overkill. Let's see. If you really want extra EXP, just do it during a Guild Wars event and just farm like crazy. Because then you get 100% EXP, which is even more than that ring. Anyways, what was I looking for? I'm looking for, going back to that event. Keep going with it. Invasions. Fight, and let's keep going. Best class would be Stone, Arcane, and Storms. I'm not sure about Arcane. Though that is, I believe that's close to what would be absolute optimal. The reason I say that is because it'd probably be better if the hero class had half mana start to all of a given type. Like let's say half mana start to all elementals on one of its traits, rather than having half mana start off that tree. But if it was something like a hero class that has half mana start to all elementals, combined with the fact that it has Stone Tree, Storm Tree, and, oh, what is that one tree called? The one with 7% instant kill. I believe that would be the most strongest tree in the entire game, because, or the most strongest combination, because that would give it the following options, though it can't use all of those simultaneously, but it would give it the options of Stealthy, 7% kill every kill, extra magic to all elementals, half mana start to all elementals, including itself, barrier every brown storm, and a few other benefits, like starting with barrier and stuff like that. Or not starting with barrier, but I mean stun every single time it gets hit by a skull, stuff like that. But I believe that might be the strongest combination. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't make it that strong, though, if they were to do something like that. Though there's a possibility it would give 2 to 3. It would definitely give a elemental hero class. Might have half-star elemental. Probably not, though, but I sure hope it would. But the other aspect that it might have, or almost guarantee, is it's going to have Storm Tree. And if it did have Storm Tree into some other pretty useful tree, Storm is pretty decent. As far as any tree that currently, or any hero class that currently has Storm, Titan uses the best. But it's definitely possible that they add something that uses Storm Tree better than Titan. They just haven't yet. Okay, what am I taking here? Let's take a red for now, I guess. Trying to obviously bait him out for skull. Still hasn't yet. Still hasn't yet. Should've just used Mang. I could have actually skipped my turn there. Oh well. What do we even take here? I guess we'll try for a brown off sky. If we can get it, try going for a... Do we even go for poke? I guess I could double poke him. That's a bit of a waste, but it will kill him. I could have gone for the other one too. Oh well, it's not that big a deal. Here we go. Oh, I could have already won, actually. Forgot. His ability would have been more damage, and he would have done 7 damage to himself and killed himself out. Whoops. Oh well, it's not that big a deal. We'll do this. That down. But it's funny. Our hero has counter attack. We actually get to utilize that 1 damage on him. Because he gains 2 attack every time it does 1 damage with it. I really wish they would change that effect to deal 1 damage to all enemy or to all allies and bleed all allies. Or maybe even just bleed everything. Like deal 1 true damage to all allies and bleed everything in the battle. That would make Rushnok a really interesting troop. But I don't know, it really needs bleed all allies. If they gave Garnock bleed all allies, it would exponentially increase how viable he is as a troop. We really need a good bleed ally option. There's currently none. Bleeding allies is actually a really strong positive stats effect if used the right way. Like if the enemy has no bleed and you just keep bleeding yourself occasionally, you use the fact that you can trigger traits that affect whenever you take true damage. Bleed can basically be used as a positive stats effect instead of negative. Well, it will cost you some HP. It'll overall increase your capability of winning. Also, last time we got to 4 towers using just Mang in early game. So we already know we can solo everything with Mang if we truly have to. Everything that we have behind our troop right now is basically just backup. Oh, what am I doing? I could have already won. There we go. Look at the Faction Legends last trait. I actually didn't look at it yet. Why, is it really good? I assume so, if you're making me go check it real quick. Let's see. What is it? It is... Where'd it go? Where's the Legends? Oh, good. We got a bunch of elementals from it, too. Nice to see more good elementals. Then again, elementals already have a lot of good stuff. That's why it's good to see more of them, though. Oh, never mind. The elemental... Oh, that's unfortunate. Though that's... Oh, wow. That's like one of the best traits on any faction troop yet. But yeah, I didn't even realize that. Well, apparently Hero Class isn't getting it. My bad. Next Legend on May 17th is giving half mana start to all elementals. Interesting. Is it actually good? The rest of their troop? Curse all enemies. Convert all green gems to Doom Skulls. That could be okay. It's 15 mana cost. It's not horrible. Yeah, half mana start to all elementals. Interesting. That is obviously really good. And has a lot of potential. Mainly because there's a few really good mythics that have it, like Infernus. And currently Infernus cannot get half mana start because they nerfed Divine Ishbala. However, a half mana start off of elementals would allow it to have half mana start again. Which is kind of weird, because that's one of the whole reasons why she was even nerfed in the first place. Was because of Infernus. So it's kind of funny that they're giving him half mana start all over again. I still wish they would give Divine Ishbala her 50% back. It wouldn't even be broken if they did. They just need to add a few more good Divine counters, and boom, you never need to deal with it again. It just seems really weird that they keep adding 50% for everything, yet did 40% for Divines. They're basically just saying that Divines are stronger than most other types in the entire game by doing that. instead of actually rebalancing everything. But I hope they do decide to do that eventually. Like, rebalance every divine or whatever they feel like they need to, and then just give her 50% back. Because Divine Ishbala has been a lot less viable ever since they lowered that. The only thing it's really used for, well, it's still used for some of its normal stuff, but it's mainly just used for quilling into Divine Ishbala. Most good elementals already have 40 or 50% start. Yes, quite a few of them do, but there's also quite a few of them that don't. And of course, the ones that don't is the ones that would benefit from it. Also, it would gain 1 magic to all elementals per, you can use any of those hero classes that have that to gain 1 extra magic to all elementals per cast. So things that can keep spamming like Infernus do gain quite a bit of benefit from that. As well as all the other elementals that you can use with it. I don't believe there's an elemental hero class yet though, if I'm not mistaken. I don't believe there's one. So you'd probably just use Titan for it for now. Instead of an elemental. Because there is none. Okay, we'll throw down Skull, or we'll throw Mang on that. Throw that down. Throw Mang on his last slot. Just get rid of Barrier more so than anything. And now we just need to poke him twice. That to kill the tower. And 1 Skull will wipe it. Okay, let's take that red for now. Can we get a Skull? Yes, we can. There we go. Nice. No War Gear class either. Yeah, we're still missing quite a few types. They're eventually going to cover all of them, of course. Oh yeah, we're back on the Nintendo Switch right now. Yeah, I haven't been streaming it too much lately. Yeah, Saturday more often than not will be the day that we most likely stream Nintendo Switch. Because it's the day we already stream. And normally, unless it's a really huge event, like let's say a new faction or something, we're most likely going to be done with the event by the end of Friday, more often than not. And it won't really leak into Saturday, unless it's like a Gnome event or, you know, one of the bigger ones that lasts more time. But Bounty Hunter takes like 2 hours now, 2.5 hours, 2 to 2.5 hours is like the time for Bounty Hunter. They basically took off a whole half an hour to an hour off of Bounty Hunter now, which is really nice. Even quicker than it already was before. You know what? I'm going to give him that green just because we wouldn't have that Skull otherwise. We'll do that. Throw a Mang down. We'll throw it on you for now. Thing's still in 1-shot range, so it's fine. Throw it out on his last slot to kill that out. Throw that to kill it. Actually, we might as well just take Skull to Skull at this point. Kill him off a double Skull until it gets up. Let's see, do I have anything I can even move here? Move that one over. Go do a thing, and it was killing the Skull. There we go. I got mail. Oh, that's just the 5 gems, probably. Or the 10 gems, whatever we got from that. I think it was 5. This one is 10, though. Alright, they add up. We checked it on our other account, too. I believe it was 65, if I'm not mistaken. That's how many gems you get for free. It's from doing all the free battles. It doesn't even cost you having to spend any sigils either, like any gems on them to be able to get those 65 gems. Be done entirely off of free battles. Okay, we'll take that, take that, take that. Grab a Skull there. Take a Mang onto him. Oh, I shouldn't have done that on this hero. Well, I guess it's still enough to one-shot everything. But no, it's not. You have armor. Isn't that enough? Yeah, 40%. Never mind, I should have manged that one. Whoops. Oh, not too big a deal. We already regained in Rage, so it doesn't even have that trait anymore. All I have to do is just poke it. Problem is finding a poke. That's why I'm not running with Explosion right now. I want to have a more controlled board that we can just keep poking them with in Rage Skulls. Also gives us our Skulls have more damage. It also allows us to hit through traits, of course. And there we go. And we just hit through the traits and then kill it. Only lasts for one hit, but we easily get it back every extra turn we do. What happens if your kingdom has a class? 11 left? What do you mean by that? You want a class with Cunning, Fire, and Storms? Also 50% start mana? I know, there's so many combinations that they can make that would just be absurdly good. But I'm pretty sure most of them they'll never do just because they're going to be too overpowered if they do. I still want to see something that's better than Titan eventually, though. It's really annoying that Titan's like the only viable option for about 90% of battles. As far as like the most optimal option. Like, of course, you can still use other stuff in many instances, but as far as most optimal option, at minimum, like 80% of the time, it's most optimal. And probably even more than that, it's one of the better options. And there's literally no instance where Titan is not good. Like, it has no downsides whatsoever. There's some things that, positive-wise, it isn't as good at, but there's really no downside to this hero class whatsoever with how diverse it is. Oh, so we still don't have an Orc hero class, do we? I don't believe we do. Definitely not on Switch version, that's for sure. Yes, the Sentinel hero class is really good. Main reason I haven't been using it for actual battles is I don't have it fully maxed yet, but we will very soon. The only other really big downside to it is it's towards the slower side. Everything about it is basically, other than that, the spell, but most of the aspects of it are defensive, not offensive. And the biggest thing holding it back is just the lack of half mana start. It is possible to have half mana start, but you have to put a near useless troop on your team in order to get it. Oh, once again, I probably should have used that on her, but it's not that big a deal. I'll throw that down. I'm gonna get a brown or something here. Get purple for now, I guess. Gonna do her ability. Not really gonna do anything. You know what? I'm so confident she's gonna cast, I'm just gonna do that. Nope, never mind. Oh no, she still went for it. Not the way I thought she would though, but there we go. Okay, I'll take that brown, hope for Skull off the sky, or just do that. That works too, never mind. There we go. Gain our level, take ourselves onto yellow there. And let's see, if we go that far, we can't even get that on our own. Even if we take first place somehow, it's not even going to reach that point yet. All right, let me calculate out how many are we actually going to have. Let's see. Let's do some quick math real quick. 30. I want to see how many about how many battles we have, or how many tower kills we'll get. Though this will assume that we go deathless, which might not happen. But let's just assume we go deathless just for fun. So we have 30 battles, which means that's about 42 sigils then. Right? Actually, let's just divide that by 4, add that number, and then add that to the other one. That's 7.5, and with that 7.5, you times that by 4, and then you add that to our previous number. Oh, wait, you don't times that by 4, you times that by 2, my bad. Divide that by 2 then. That's 15. Wait, is that 45 then? Wait. I did something wrong. No, never mind, that's right. Yeah, 45 sigils. That sounds about right, actually. 45. Hold up. Yeah, it's about right. You divide that by 4. How many row raves you get? Yeah, so it's about 15. 45. And then you cover for the other 15. That's around another 4. So that's another 8. So... no, there's no way it's that many. Oh no, is that almost 50? Seems like it would be almost 50. Oh no, it might be too early to start determining it. Maybe once we get to 4 towers, we'll try calculating out a bit more. It's also going to be annoying to have to compensate for the fact that we're not getting 4 tower kills every single time. Since obviously right now we're only getting 1, then we're going to move up to 2, and so on and so forth. I don't know, I guess we'll check it more so once we get to like 20 sigils, or somewhere around there, and actually reach 4 towers. Because the math would be a bit easier at that point. Figure out how far we'd actually need to go. Or how far what we have, I mean, would currently go. Now we take the skull, put it on that, and hopefully get something good. Put that for a kill on his last slot, which we're not going to be able to do much longer. Actually, never mind. Not much longer. We can't even do it now. Wow, that is such little damage. It's only epic in the fact that we have such little magic in general on this account. Which reminds me, I need to go max out Darkstone. I can actually do that, but I haven't yet. I haven't done the quest line, but I believe we have everything else pretty much that we need for it. We might just be missing a few trait stones. But I believe we have everything else for it. Actually, you know what? Let's go get sidetracked real quick. Let's go do the Darkstone quest line. I think we already started it, but I didn't bother finishing it for whatever reason. Oh yeah, there's the 5 gems from the event stage thingy. Anyways, let me go head over to Darkstone. Finish this quest line already. It's already like halfway done at this point. And we're already on the correct team. Yeah, let's go finish this and go get 5 stars on it for 1 extra magic. It'll help out a lot. I'm not even sure if we can, but maybe we'll go out of our way to farm the trait stones too. We'll see. I don't think there's really anything we need to trait from this kingdom though. Most of the stuff is pretty pointless. But the lower rarity stuff we'll hopefully be able to do. Okay, what do we need here? Let's go grab a brown for now. Actually, you know, let's firebomb actually. Hopefully something good. Not quite though. We'll take that. Somehow still not full mana. Oh, I should have just mountain crushed. Oh, now it has no damage. No point even casting Romaine. Should have mountain crushed. And he's dead. Here we go. On to the next one. Okay, what do we have? Let's take a green, take a red, grab that firebomb going. And it was cast both of them once. I should cast Romaine. I believe she has a few higher damage than him. Did I read your question? I don't understand what your question was, the first one. Classes belong to kingdoms. What if every kingdom has a class then? Well, what I was mentioning earlier is that they might double up on them. Because there's quite a few kingdoms that could have 2. Adana could have mech, which already has Inhuman. Or Grim Woods could have War Gear, which doesn't... never mind. It could have Beast and War Gear. Currently it has Beast, but it could also have War Gear. Would make even more sense than Beast, but for whatever reason it has Beast at the moment. But there's quite a few kingdoms that would make perfectly fine sense for it to cover 2 different hero class types. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do that once they start repeating hero classes. Because I believe they will need to eventually. Because they're definitely going to keep doing hero classes even to some degree. If not that, they'll probably add it to factions. But it'll probably make more sense if they just double up on kingdoms. Yeah, I didn't even realize that the most recent mythic. That it actually does make it so now every kingdom has a mythic. And we ends up getting Queen of Sin. Oh, that's a really disappointing final mythic. Or final mythic. It's not actually final mythic. But you know, final mythic of the first cycle. Queen of Sin's pretty abysmal. So if anyone still has any questions or anything you want me to go over, let me know. We'll hand out a redeem code probably once we reach, I guess 4 towers. Once we reach 4 towers, we'll hand out a code. Which normally takes no time at all, but on this account, that might actually take a little bit longer than normal. Right now, we're just trying to do Darkstone so we can go get +1 magic. And because we still need to finish every quest line. Do you like Queen of Sin, true damage, and a summon? What's wrong with that? No board control. So it ends its turn every time. That's what's wrong with it. Normally any troop that has that in late game isn't worth it. Unless it's a ability that is so strong that you almost auto-win the battle with it. Like Guard's Avatar AoE or Tetris or something like that. While it does end your turn, you almost auto-win just from casting it. Like if you successfully get the cast down for a decent boost ratio, you pretty much just won the battle. And it normally only requires 1 follow-up after that. But something like Queen of Sin, you could cast her like 5 times and still not win the battle. You got to the boss room of All-Seeing Eye today and forgot how hard it is. You lost in 10 seconds. Yeah, All-Seeing Eye is, it can definitely get you with skull spam, that's for sure. It also has a really annoying combo that doesn't allow you to use barrier spam as effectively. Because if you try using barrier spam against it, all it'll do is, it'll kill you with its first slot. It'll explode a few gems, which will hit a skull, which will get rid of your barrier. And then it steals your attack, and then it hits you with a ridiculously high attack value, which will almost instant kill everything at higher level delves. There's almost no troops really immune to that combo. And then of course on the final battle you have to deal with the fact you have skull spam on top of that. And the fact that it has a brown denial group, which makes it hard to actually use things like Titan and barrier spam and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure Sentinel would be pretty good for that delve, since it has other options, plus it has skull reduction attached to it. It'd be one of those few instances where Sentinel would be better. Oh, you're doing pure factions, no barriers? Yeah, I still need to get more pure factions done. We're currently at 2. We only did Crypt, and we've done, and we did the most recent one of, Silver and Necropolis. Or Necropolis? How do you say that again? I feel like both of those are incorrect. Necropolis, that's it. Necropolis is the one. Yeah, Silver Necropolis. Yeah, I can get pronunciations eventually. I still like Necropolis more. And macro, please. Hey, we just Pokemon with skull at this point. I'll take a red. Hey, go, what am I doing? We already won. There's literally the win condition just sitting there. Even bother taking it. There we go, defeat sign. This should be the final battle. Pretty short though, or pretty short kingdom, but we already did have like 9 battles done, so that's why it seems so much shorter. It is shorter just in general as well, so that's another reason why it seems shorter, because it is shorter. Even not counting the fact that we already had some done. Wow, those birds chirping outside are really loud today. Sound really cute though. There we go. And now to go get our +1 magic, I think. Not sure if we can even get it, but should be able to. So that gets it to power level 1, and now let's start leveling it to star level. Okay, so now we just need to level 3 of them to 10. I already know we need to do them to 15, so let's just do 4 of them to 15. Do we just do cheaper ones, or do we do it based on their viability? I guess we'll do it based on viability. So this troop's viable. Oh, it's already leveled. Well, one down. Scion... Is Scion viable? That's questionable. I'll still do it nonetheless. Okay, what here is also not useless. Thrall, oddly enough, is actually viable. Plus he's common anyway, so it works out. Cheap and viable. And... probably a Clarion, just because we're going to need it for delves. Same as the other Clarion and all that. These I should just do just simply out of the fact that we'll need them for delves. Okay, now let's go see what we need to go do. To go get our stars. Okay, so we got 2 stars. Feels so weird being able to get stars so quickly. Next, we need to go trait 3 troops. Although I think believe we need 7 total, which is going to be really annoying. But let's just do 3 for now. So of these troops, which 3 are the most viable to trait? Well, definitely Thrall. He's the cheapest and viable. So we'll do Thrall. This is one of the 3, though I think we're going to need 7 total. So we'll do him for now. We'll do a Clarion because half mana start's really good, and we're not. Okay, that's bad. And we're already missing trait stones. Okay. Well, let's see if we can do the Toad. We do really cheap ones. Good. We can do Toad. Okay, now we need 1 more. Let's see. I guess we just do it based on rarity. So we'll do it on you. Okay, we're missing you. Do it on you. Okay, I do have enough. How about on Dark Master? Nope. Okay, it looks like we'll have to do Hag then, for now. We'll have to waste my green purples on a useless troop, but for the traits. Okay, so what do we need now? Oh, wait, sorry, we need 4, not 3. There's 4 of them to 3 traits. Let's see, what else is here that isn't pointless? Problem is most of them are pointless. Let's see, we already saw that we didn't have enough for the U. We have literally 0. We do have quite a few brown purples, however that is a pretty useless group. I'd rather put it on Corrupt Sorceress if we're going to bother doing that. Let's put it on Corrupt. And I'll give her Mana Drain immunity if nothing else. Okay, and oh, sorry, we needed 5 troops to. Oh, let's go claim our star. Claim our 3-star. And now we need to go upgrade 5 of them to level 15. So now we need another one of them to be 15. So we'll just do it on another one of the Delve troops that we're already going to get up later, anyways. And now we have a problem because now we run into a trait stone wall. Oh, so we need to go upgrade a weapon, though. I believe we already own the weapon that we need to go upgrade. We definitely do. Just a matter of if we have enough ingots, which we should. What I want. Yeah, we have enough ingots. Those use quite a big chunk of our pile, but it's worth it for the kingdom upgrade. Okay, and now all we need is to trait 3 more of them. The problem is we need to trait 3 more of them. So we need to find the trait stones for Dark Master. Oh, wait, we got Remnant. What am I doing? So we need 2 more of them. There goes our last red, but it's worth it for magic, that is for sure. Okay, now we need to figure out how to trait 2 more of them somehow, without using orange orbs. So it looks like we just need a lot of red purples then. Wait, do we have the brown purple for him? Wait. We could just do 1 more green blue. And you already have your... oh, no, and 1 more brown purple. Is there nothing else that can be traded? Or do we finally just max out the legend so we have it as an option? I could max him out, though he's not really that good maxed. What else do we really have then? I guess we have him. Do we have enough for you? We do. I guess we do it. It's a waste, but oh well. Okay, now we're 1 trade stone short. Or 1 troop short. We should be 6 out of 7, yeah. We get our 4-star. But we need that 7-star, or we need that 5th star for that +1 magic. That's exactly what we get once we get that bonus, of course, for the 5-star. I guess we go and try farming a trade stone real quick then. I guess we go for green-blue. Go to Sword's Edge or something. Does nothing else have the capability? So we're currently at 0 for this, right? Yeah, we're at 0. This needs 1 more. And nothing else can be traded unless we use oranges. Yeah, so I guess we have to go and farm a trade stone real quick then. So I guess we'll go farm a green-blue real quick just so we can get him traded so we can have him for delves. And go from there. Go do that. Okay, so let's go farm that real quick. Shouldn't take too long to go explore for that. We just have to keep exploring in Sword's Edge until we get a green-blue, and then we can trade him. Hopefully we get on our very first battle, though of course because we're trying to farm a trade stone, it's going to take like an hour. That's how it normally is. When you need the trade stone, you're never going to get it, but when you don't need it, you'll get a billion of them. But hopefully it doesn't take too many battles. But once we get that, we'll get +1 magic, which is obviously very insanely good. Hello! Let's see. May you ask, what mythic should you craft after crafting first, in case you have its copy-paste in Furnace, Ferris Raw, Elamagrim, Iron Gut? Is Guard's avatar worth aiming for? He's good for the Kingdom upgrade, because it gives White Helm to 14 or 15 stars, plus you get the extra armor off it. But from an actual viable troop standpoint, I'd probably say Wardbreaker might want to be one of your other... Oh, wow, we got the Arcane! Okay, well, that was quick. Very nice. But, maybe not Wardbreaker, because, I don't know, within Furnace, you basically get most of the cover of Wardbreaker off in Furnace. I'd probably say Possessed King next. How close do you have Darkstone to 10 stars? Because Darkstone can reach 14 stars, if I'm not mistaken. And you do need, Possessed King in order to get Darkstone to 10 stars. And it's definitely worth doing so, for the exact same reason why we're trying to get 5 stars right now. 1 extra magic is insanely good. And that's currently the only magic kingdom. So yeah, I'd say Possessed King. Plus you can use Possessed King once you get it fully traded for delves. You can use it with High King Iron Gut for quite a few delves. And even just in general, it's a really good mana accumulation method. But anyways, let's go fully trade this guy, and similar to that, let's go get our +1 magic. And there we go. Not 10 stars, but there's our 5-star. And there we go. Yeah, our first +1 magic 5-star kingdom. I believe that's our 3rd 5-star kingdom now. We got Blackhawk, we got Garnock, and we got Darkstone. For the most part, I've been doing them based on the event week. Last week's event week was Blackhawk, so we got it maxed. This week's event week was Garnock, so we got it maxed. And then Darkstone, because it's magic. And because it has a delve associated to it. The next one, I guess we do White Helm next, actually. Because better tribute, which would be good, because it's pure glory. But yeah, I guess White Helm's our next focus. Actually, might as well do some of that now. Because I can do that with... oh, never mind. We're going to have a trade stone issue, aren't we? Oh yeah, we could go trade... Oh! How badly I want Gargoyle maxed. I really should trade him. Wait, we actually have enough brown-red to get his... That is tempting. That is tempting. That is so tempting. We actually can go trade him right now if we want to. I'm not sure if I want to, though. Quite a few things that are worth actually trading here from a usable standpoint. Celestacia this early in the game actually isn't too bad to actually have traded and using. Though it does fall off later, but for now it's fine. Gargoyle is always good. There's never a point where the Gargoyle is not good. It's ran through the entirety of game. It's also one of the best lower level delve options in the entire game. Mercy's always good. Well, in early game it's not, but which is right now. But early mid game. Once you can reach late game and get a bunch of good mythics that synergize with it, it's insanely good. But until you have the mythics that synergize with it, it's kind of pretty average. We do have a mythic, by the way. We end up getting Death, though it's our only mythic. It's not that good of one. And Silent Sentinel being upgraded, it's not too bad. But I don't know, we already started Templar. Let me go finish him, I guess. Already started him. Might as well finish what we started. He's low rarity anyways. Let's go, similar to the fact of finishing what we started, let's go get the Empowered for that. We'll use it for Bounty Hunter as well. We already got 2 of them pretty easily. We already kind of had started. We'll go get this upgraded just because it's so cheap to do so. Wow, we only have 1, or that's Arcane? Well. Here we go, get that maxed. And now we just need 1 more to be upgraded. I guess Paladin? Oh, actually, we just do him. There's a lot of cheap stuff to actually trait here. Really nice. Okay, we'll go to that. He already has a trait for whatever reason. I guess I did one earlier for a daily task, I guess. Not sure why I did it on him. There we go. Okay, now let's go upgrade another one. I'm not sure if I can get... You know what? We might actually be able to get this to star level right now. And I even need to go out of our way. I need to use some orange orbs for it, but getting pretty close. Anyways, I need to go upgrade... How many of these? Just 1 more of them to level 15. Let's see. What's still viable here that we haven't upgraded? I guess I do one of the Guardian troops, because we're gonna need these eventually for the Delve, for Pure Faction. So let's get them leveled. There we go. Okay. And that should be 4 stars for much better tribute. That'll help our tributes every hour. There we go. We didn't actually get White Helm triggered there. But it does have a higher chance now. And a slightly better reward. 22% chance and 41 glory per tribute. Okay, well, since we're already starting to do this, I guess we'll go get another armor. We're already came this far. We'll go do him. Now we just need 2 more. I think we might need to do one of the legends. I should probably do that gargoyle. I think we use orange orb, oddly enough, on its 2nd trait. And do it that way. I think that's the way we do it. We throw the 1st trait. We then throw, I don't know, I guess we'll do it that way. But we'll throw this trait. We'll then use an orb on it, and then we throw for the last trait. Because having fully maxed gargoyle is pretty nice to have. Like, that is insanely solid option. We could even use that in PvP if we wanted to this early in the game. We could probably get away with it. Let's see, what else do we have if we do start trading stuff, though? Also, do we have enough backup orange orbs? We only need to do 2. So it could be gargoyle and 1 other option. And that other option could be something like, I don't know, what's really left that... Oh, actually, we could probably do him. 0. Paladin, do you have your trade stones? I believe you do. Yes, you do. And you're not even that bad to have traded either. Okay, so now we'll just do gargoyle. Okay, that'll be what we do then. Now we'll do gargoyle. Perfect. That'll be fine. Let's see. Let's go upgrade gargoyle. Where did gargoyle go? Upgrade. We'll do this 1st trait. We'll throw an orb on his 2nd trait. And then we'll throw down the... I don't know. Do we orb? What do you guys think? Should we orb the 1st trait or the 2nd trait? The 2nd trait costs 36 brown. 4 arcanes. And 1 celestial. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, we definitely do it on his 2nd trait then. Yeah, or definitely orb the middle one. I thought this cost runics as well. Why did I think this cost runics? Never mind. Oh yeah, we definitely do it on 2nd. That's not even a question. I thought, never mind, I thought it had runics. My bad. Yeah, that's not even in question. It is definitely better to actually, that's weird. It's actually better to use it on his 2nd trait, but yeah, it's way better on 2nd trait there. So we'll use a small orange for that. And there we go, fully traded. A little bit of a waste to use on epic, but for the fact we're getting +1 armor for it makes it worth it. Given how much time we'd have to go out of our way just to go do it. But there we go. Okay, nice. I think that's the first time I ever used an orange orb on an epic. But, it was kind of worth it. Because now we get +1 armor for every battle ever. To help Rowan and just not dying. There we go. 4 5-star kingdoms. 1 billion more to go. It takes forever to get every single kingdom 5-star. It takes like 500 to 1,000 hours of gameplay. And we're currently at like 150 or so. Yep, still got a ways to go. Anyways, that's that. Let's see. Because the more you keep doing, the more it keeps eating at your souls and your trait stones. You start running out of key trait stones and just reach a depleted stack of 0 souls. You'd already see we started the stream with almost 100,000. We're already down to 63,000 from doing a few kingdoms. Also, I noticed we have this pet. I don't think I want to go for it, though. I don't know. We need 4 more copies. The problem with pets this early in the game is they're still a waste of time. They still go so slow, so I don't know if I actually want to go for that pet. Not to mention extra hero masteries becoming less and less effective. Also, it's going to be a very, very, very ridiculously long amount of time before we ever need max pets on this account. While it will be required eventually, it is such an absurd amount of time before it actually requires us. I still want to get every single pet, but as far as actually requiring max pets, I don't think we need that till 13 stars. And yeah, I'm not sure if we're ever going to reach that end game on this account. Because that means we'd have to have the mythic of the kingdom and a bunch of other loot. And I don't think we're ever getting that far with this account. We'd have to play this account for like a year before we need to worry about stuff like that. Or at least half a year. Or probably a year with how little we'll be playing it. Or not that we're playing it little, but you know. I'm starting to shift more into actually playing my other account more, my main account again. Anyways, let's keep going. Let's go back to, now that we got all those stats, after that little detour, now that we have 1 extra armor and 1 extra magic, let's go back to the main thing that we did that for, and that is this game mode. Let's keep going. That was a bit of a detour, but it was worth it. Oh, so since we did detour, I guess we'll hand out a code once we hit 3 towers instead of 4. Since we did quite of a detour right there. Oh no, I should have threw Mang first. I keep forgetting we don't have enough damage now. I should get a kill. Feels so weird that nothing can kill. Like everything we do does not have enough damage. Okay, let's just throw that right over, I guess. Grab a like blue to blue or blue to skull, all that mess. See that skull right over there? Take that right over, get a Mang down. At this point, I almost should just kill the tower with Mang. Oh, I didn't mean to instant kill or cast it to first. Sometimes like auto click it. But I think it's because this button's starting to get a bit sticky too. I do notice it keeps doing that sometimes, where it keeps doing A when I don't even click A. Which is beneficial sometimes, oddly enough. But other times it does exactly that, and it's annoying. I have to take the controller apart and put the button back in. Which would be really annoying to do, but that will fix the button. We must. I don't know, does anyone else know how to fix a sticky key on a controller? Other than opening it up and doing that? Okay, so once we do the next 10 towers, we'll hand out a code after the next 10. Yeah, the second trait always costs more arcanes than the third, except for commons, rares, and ultra rares. But you would never need to orb any of those. Yeah, on everything epic and above, the second trait costs more arcanes than the third. Wait, are mythics like that? I think mythics might be the other way around. But on epics and legends, the second trait costs more than the third, as far as arcanes. And arcanes are the hardest one out of any of them to obtain. So it's normally the one you want to save the most of. Whatever way saves you the most arcanes is generally the way you want to go. Is basically the bottom line. Because out of every single resource that you use for upgrading weapon or for upgrading troops, traits, trait stones are by far the most annoying to have to farm. And are normally your main limiting factor for upgrading troops. Some of them will sometimes also block you, like the common ones or the ultra rare ones. But more often than not, it's the epic ones that will block you. Okay, I'll take that over. I'm trying to find an option to get rid of his barrier. So that gives us it. We'll just throw that right there. Throw that rolling, take a skull. That'll give him a skull, but it's fine. He's not going to kill us. He's just going to break our barrier, and that's fine. Get enchanted, and it was kill him with a skull, or almost. You know, poke him with a poke. Or not. Fine, we'll take a skull just so he doesn't. And then we kill him out with that ability right there. Why armor and not a magic? Because it's a tribute kingdom. And because it's White Helm. And because it has more troops than any other kingdom, so we'll be able to get it further in the future. On the Nintendo Switch version of the game, if I'm not mistaken, Darkstone and White Helm have the most amount of troops. Making them the easiest kingdoms in the game to upgrade. Which is why they're 2 of our 4 upgraded kingdoms. And the others I was doing based on the event week, just because it's easier to do it that way. Yeah, I do need to start working on the other Magic Kingdoms. However, some of those might be a little bit difficult. But do need to start working on getting them up, that's for sure. I forget which one of them is actually the next highest. I think it might be Zolkari. I'm actually not sure. I need to go double check that. And even whatever the next highest is, we might just have to do it based on whichever one we have the most troops in. There's a possibility we have more troops in one of them. Biggest issue is I don't believe that we even have any legends in all the other kingdoms there. Oh, then again, I think we picked up a web spinner at some point, didn't we? So we do have it for Zolkari. I don't know, I gotta double check. I know we don't have any of the mythics, that's for sure. Though we don't need it for 5 stars, but of course having another troop does help. Especially if the kingdom's limited with how many copies, or you know, how many troops are there. Now, let me actually go double check that real quick. Every Magic Kingdom, which one's going to be the next easiest to actually do? We'll probably want to prioritize that next. But anyways, let's see. Let's go take our mail, grab our gems from the event thingy. About 65 total from all that. Okay, next order of business. Troops, sort, and do it by kingdom search. So what were the other kingdoms? We got Blighted Lands. Let me click show all. Apply filter. Currently we own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We do not own any legends, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. Mainly troop total that matters. Or lower rarity stuff's actually better. So we got Bladed Lands. We got... Wait, was Bright Forest a... No. Wait. Why am I confused? Was Bright Forest a magic? Pretty sure it was. Wait, why am I confused all of a sudden? Yeah, Bright Forest is magic. I'm so used to it based on its... Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. Wait. Yeah, duh. I'm so used to them based on their position on the map. But yeah, it's Blighted Lands, it's Darkstones, it's Karkaroff, it's Zolkari, and it's Silverglade. Those are the only 5. Not sure why I forgot about them when I see them on the screen. But I know them based on where they're located on the map. Yeah, those 5 have it. You know what? There's actually an easier way to check each of these. Why am I doing it this way? It's actually a really easy way to check these. We can just go simply do this. And then click show all. And I'll be able to do it. That'll be the easier way. So we already know that one's 12. Darkstone we already have done. So we need to check that. So right now it looks like it will be Blighted Lands. Let me see. Check this one. Click show all. Let's see. What does that bring us to? Well, we got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Never mind. Zolkari is slightly better. Plus has a lot of low rarity stuff. It looks like Zolkari is our next target. Which I probably don't even need to check the other 2, but since we already are, let's go check. Might as well. Karkaroff has... let's see... 7... We don't have green slime. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Never mind. Karkaroff is better. And, oh, it doesn't have... Oh, it does have 2 commons. It has, does it have 2 rares too? There's 1 rare. This isn't really a common. Like, it has a really expensive traits, which is why I'm not counting as a common. Might actually be easier upgrading Zolkari, actually. Even though this place has more troops. The other one has cheaper troops. And then the only other one, of course, is Silverglade. And this one definitely has lower. This probably would be the hardest one, actually. Of those 3. Or of those 4, I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that one that would definitely be the hardest. So yeah, so that basically means our next order of business is Zolkari, Karkaroff, and Blighted Lands. With Zolkari likely being next. So much so, I think we could literally do it now. Who knows? Let me actually double check how far we can go on this. We go upgrade a few of these to level 15 while we're at it. Let's see, do that. Boom. Also, we get things like Giant Spider upgraded along the way. Actually, I probably should just level that all the way to max. Let's see, we have 1, 2... How many do we need again? 7? Upgrade this one. Oh, I still don't even have, what's her name upgraded? I still don't even have, what's her name? Tyree. Definitely do that in case we need to map farm at all. I did some earlier, though we didn't even have her upgraded when we did. Okay, I guess we'll get Web Spinner. We'll need it eventually. I guess we'll do the Spider 2 just so it doesn't summon at ridiculously low levels. No, I did not want it level 19. Just give me a level 15 for now. Not using it yet. Once we actually use it, we'll upgrade it further. We're just doing it for kingdom upgrade purposes. This will be super cheap, plus we need it anyways. And what else is useful here? Otherwise, we'll just do the commons. Okay, I guess we'll just do the commons. Upgrade you to 15. And upgrade the other to 15. That's how many we needed, right? Let me see. Okay, let's go trait 4 of them real quick. Well, we have 3 commons here, so this should be pretty easy. Or not. Never mind. Gonna have be blocked on some trait stones for now, it looks like. Let's see. You're not too bad fully maxed. We'll do you as one of them. Actually decent in Guild Wars if we bring you out eventually. Giant Spider mainly only needs a second trait, however. We do have extra green blues, so we'll do that. Final trait is pretty bad, but oh well. Need it for kingdom upgrade purposes. We got 2. You should be super cheap, and we should have all the trait stones. And I just need 1 more from it now, but the problem is getting that other trait. What else did we go for here? I guess we fully trait Web Spinner. Bit of a waste, though. I'm not sure when we would actually really need to bring out Web Spinner. Oh yeah, let me do the green guy. We should have a green laying around. Yep, we definitely do. Okay, there we go. A lot of good low rarity stuff to get upgraded. Nice. And then we'll take our next star levels. All the way to 4, skip past 3. And now the only issue we have is trading 3 more of these somehow. Do we have enough for you? Yes, we do. And now we need to find another 2. I don't know, maybe we'll go farm that 1 arcane. If we're at the same position again where we only need that 1, then it might be worth it. So now we need 2 more, right? Yeah, 2 more. Let's see. I guess it's, wait, we haven't done the spider yet. Oh, yeah, duh, because we need red. That'll be one of them, obviously. What would be the other one then? I guess we would do the ultra rare, one of the 2. We should be able to have the trait stones already of one of them. Yeah, we already have the trait stones for you. Though Spider Queen would probably be slightly more viable, though it doesn't have any trait stones, so never mind. So, yeah, let's go do that. Again, I guess we'll hand out a code once we get that trait stone. Because I keep doing other stuff. But, yeah, let's go get him fully traded. Actually, not too bad. And there we go. Okay, so let's go get that arcane, and then we'll hand out a code. And the only place to go get that arcane is from Pride Lands, so let's explore in Pride Lands until we get it. And then we'll hand out a code. And then we'll have +2 magic. Already starting to get those 5 stars rolling. I should try prioritizing getting all the 5-star magic actually. Even if Silver Glade will be a little expensive, probably worth it for the extra magic. It feels weird having to actually do this, but this is the life of mid-game, as well as late-game. Pretty much every single time once you start before, like, the middle or end part of the late game, you kind of have to do this. Like, constantly farming out, like, going out of your way to farm, like, a little bit extra souls, or a little bit extra trait stones, or a little bit extra something, until you start having, like, near infinite of the resources. Which does eventually happen, after, like, a year or so. You start reaching resources that start to become near infinite. Not actually infinite, but to the point where you almost never really need to go out of your way to farm them ever again. And just the passive amount that you gain over time is just enough to keep them up, as well as getting all new content. Oh, Glory Gnome, nice. Please drop 1,000 glory, or if not that, a vault key, though 1,000 glory might even be better. Okay, 500 glory, it's not bad. Devour an ally and summon a daemon if the enemy is devoured. What is that from? Asking again if it was answered. Let's see. Sorry, Eric, what was your question? My bad. I didn't see what your question was earlier. Let me backtrack some. I did not see what your question is, and I did not answer it. However, what was your question? Can you explain what Maze Mythic Vashton skill, devour an ally and summon a daemon if the enemy is devoured? Sure, I can go check it real quick. Let me go double check it. Maze Mythic. Oh, you mean the one coming for, wait, which one? Because I believe that one, the one you were talking about, it's not actually coming yet. Yeah, devour an ally, then summon a daemon if the enemy is devoured. Deal... Well, that one is probably getting reworked. I'm not sure what they're doing with it, but the next mythic is not that mythic. It still shows on Spoils thread, but I believe the next mythic is actually going to be the Obsidian one, the one that's coming out after that. But the mythic that you were referring to is not actually going to be the next mythic. I believe they're going to be reworking its ability, and I'm not actually sure why they're delaying. It might be because of its ability or art with it again or something, but I believe Obsidian's actually the next mythic. But yeah, as far as how it has like a devour an ally and then does the summon if the enemy is devoured, I'm not sure what it means by that. But I'm pretty sure they're reworking or doing something with it before it does get released eventually. But no, Obsidian's actually the next one, most likely. They're switching to 2. Oh, we got the arcane. Nice. That was quick. Let's hand out a code. It did say once we get that we would. There we go. We got our next 5-star Magic Kingdom already. Where to go? What am I looking for? I'm looking for Zolkari. Go to Zolkari, go to Kingdom, go to Power Level, and go upgrade the Spider. There we go. And it's maxed. And while that's pretty much useless, what isn't useless is the fact that gives us +1 magic. There we go. Also, just in case, let me restart the game real quick. I'm pretty sure stats take place automatically. But I know there was glitches in the past that made it not happen. And given that this is running on a really weird version of the game, I do want to restart the game just to make sure that those stats do take place. So based on the fact that we had that +1 magic, I assume it was automatically working, which is how it's supposed to work. But just in case, to make sure we get those stats, let's restart. Better safe than not to have it. So we'll do that. Okay, so now that we have 2 extra magic and extra armor, let's go do this event finally. Oh, before we do though, let me hand out a code before I forget. I did just say I would hand out a code. Of course, you can't use it on Nintendo Switch version, unfortunately, but PC mobile players can use it. Let's see. We'll go mark that. We'll go copy. Save it so we know we used it. Put it over here. Put that right over there. Boom, 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 boom. Backspace, paste, refresh. Paste that over there again. Copy the whole thing. And there you guys go. There is the redeem code. You use it on gemsofwar.com or use the game code section. Your invite code's found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says there. Redeem code's right over there in chat. It's copy paste random numbers and letters. Use it on gemsofwar.com or use the game code section or simply click the link. And it gives the same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. It does not work on any of the console versions, only on PC mobile. Okay, next order of business. Over to invasions again. Now that we have 2 magic and an armor, let's go and actually use that 2 magic and armor to go do these battles. Okay, move that, move that. Take our greens over. Grab a main, go onto these towers so we can actually clean it up with our troop that does like 0 damage. Our raid troop. I mean evasion troop. Yeah, we'll take that skull right over there. Take another skull. grab that green over there. Also, I probably will be ending the stream at about normal time, by the way. Even though we still have quite a bit of invasion still to do. Maybe we'll stream a little bit more of it later. At some point. Later this weekend. Or maybe tonight or something. But, do have some other things I need to get done today, other than the stream, unfortunately. And grinding out these accounts. One of those is actually food shopping. And it takes a lot longer because I actually walk to the store instead of driving. Let's see. We'll take that. Grab that down. Good exercise, though. It's a pretty nice day today. Unlike yesterday, where it was basically raining the entire day. Absolutely horrible day. Such a gloomy day yesterday. Much better today, though. Actually, I hear someone mowing outside right now. Let's see. Plus, all the birds were chirping earlier, as I was mentioning. I'll take the brown. Grab, like, a blue to purple or something. Oh, oops. Did I just... Yeah, I did. Whoops. Not supposed to be giving him that. I'll just take the skull there and just kill him out that way. There we go. Good night, Starlight. See you later. Hey, do we have any more rewards? Oh, never mind. That's not moving up anytime soon. Nah, it's not moving anywhere soon. We might be able to get stage 9, though. I'm not sure we'll be able to go much further than stage 9. Stage 10 does look pretty good, though. 3 Celestials and an Orb. But we're definitely not going to be able to get stage 11, and there's no way we're going to be able to get stage 12. But, oh no, 25 diamonds. That's pretty small, but hey, 25 diamonds, 25 diamonds. Plus it's 30 gems back. It's not horrible. Hopefully we'll be able to reach it. Should be able to. I'll be able to contribute at least like another 100, 150 to the guild. Probably more towards 150. Not higher. Depends if we go for leaderboard or not. Still contemplating if we will. But, I don't know. We'll consider it. We'll see. It just doesn't make much sense to spend more than 700 gems to try to get a power orb. Maybe a little bit further than that, but we're basically sinking our gems. And this early in the game, we really shouldn't be sinking our gems. It is way too early to be sinking gems like that. Oh, you know what? I should have waited till it casted, then threw that, so we could have killed it. Now I have to wait to... now I have to poke him just to get rid of his barrier. This is not optimal. No problem, Herberto. We'll see you later. Yeah, we will be streaming tonight at normal time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is correct. Same time as always. We'll throw that to kill that, and one skull will wipe him out now. If we just find a skull. Fortunately, now he has barrier, so never mind. That skull no longer kills. Never mind, that skull wouldn't have killed anyways. Apparently, he still lives barely. Ever so barely. And now let's kill it with the raid troop. There we go. It feels weird not using Earth's Fury in invasions like this. Like normally you would, but I don't know, this isn't really much of a need to. Our hero gets way more value, plus I don't want to have to go out of our way just to trait the other troop. Not really that worth it. Let's throw down a Mang. Hopefully he'll randomly give us a skull. Is that enough to kill? Yes, it is. So we'll throw that on... I'm actually going to hit his last slot just because I really want to kill out that tower. On the more important ones. Do we take that yellow? Or do we try first? Oh, wait. Or we just directly go for skull. That would work too. The whole reason why we'd even need to take the yellow in the first place is to try to deny the Valraven. Might as well just do it directly. I'm actually going to take that skull instead of taking that purple just because we need a skull more than we need that purple. And we wouldn't have been able to take it if we took the extra turn. Okay, do we have alignment? Yes, we do. Hopefully that does something. We'll kill that out. Or not. I guess we kill it with Mang. And then we just find one skull and kill him that way. Head over. Grab a Mang down. And then we hopefully get a bluer skull. Neither. Luckily he doesn't get anything either though. Why'd I do that? There was no chance we could get a skull there yet. There was 2 chances he could. That was a weird move. I don't know why I went for that. There's almost no benefit to doing so. Oh, that's funny. We got 20 gems while simultaneously getting 10 gems. We got 20 gems because we did, I guess, 40 trophies? Yeah, because we get 2 trophies per battle. That was something they added several months ago. Another weird part of the version of this game. But, and then we get those 10 gems from the actual thing. But yeah, that was something that was added about 6 months ago in order to make it so it was more to a guild's contributions, because most guilds do have trophy requirements. And it basically just tied that in. Before, it gave 0 trophies. It basically made PvP just so much more viable than ever really bothering with the events and stuff. But then they added all guild-related events having 2 trophies at minimum. Guild Wars still randomly gives 1, 2, or 3. But every other game mode now gives 2 trophies every single time. Guild War or Raids, Invasions, and Tower of Doom give 2 trophies per battle now. Basically make up for that fact that they that PvP was basically, it was better just to stay in PvP rather than doing the event further. So they just did that to make it better and basically count towards the guild contribution a little bit. Not really much of a fix, but hey, this early in the game I guess it helps some. And plus it's a passive way to gain trophies if nothing else. Or another method other than just farming PvP or arena. You can also farm the sigil events. Or at least the guild-related sigil events. Because only the guild ones have it, the other ones do not. Like things like class events don't have it, things like faction events don't have it, only specifically the guild-related ones. Okay, we'll throw that skull down, unfortunately for 0 damage because of that, but we'll poke on him. Kill it with a mang if we don't have a skull. Sky Skull, go. Nope. Okay, we'll throw a mang at him. Actually, I should have just threw a mang at last slot and just killed that out so we didn't have to deal with tower. Now we still have to deal with tower. We'll throw a mang into the poke, and that should be enough to kill. Really close to it, if not enough. Okay, can we not get full mana on him? I don't believe we can, so let's take that for now. He'll do whatever. We'll take a skull, I guess. Get rid of that barrier, throw a mang, throw ability dead. And that'll be match. Actually, we'll take a skull for now. 144 damage. 12 times 12. There we go. Anyways, on to the next one. I used to have all the multiplication tables memorized like so ridiculously well. What do we take here? Take that for now. Grab the skull over. Take a red over there. He'll just do whatever's. Take a brown off the top. Throw a mang down somewhere. That gets red right there. He'll do a thing. We'll take a red. Poking us with things. Take a green for now. Green to double purple. Take a purple surge. Grab a brown down there. Brown to that skull off the sky. Get a surge right there, and now we can mang into a poke. We'll throw this for now, though. Get that down. Take that purple there. He'll do whatever with that. I'm actually going to hold off on that mang just because I want him to... Actually, I'll hold off. Because I want to do it to get rid of his barrier. And now we can throw the other troop at it. Throw that for now. Throw Mang in his first slot, or just throw a skull at him. Actually, you know what? We're going to hold off on Mang and try getting the thing up right there. And we just kill the tower with it. And now we stick a skull. A super overkill. There we go. Hey, why'd I keep checking rewards? There's nothing to check. There is nothing to check. We're not reaching those rewards anytime soon. Not even remotely close. That is for sure. Even if we did every last sigil we have, we wouldn't even reach it. Unless other people from the guild also did some. We'll take that down. Grab, I guess we take skull for now. It gives us purple. Our ideal would have been the brown, but oh well. We'll take that. Throw a Mang down. What else we need to move? Throw that Mang down onto... Well, let's take that tower for now. It's a more annoying tower. Even though that one also gains enchant, but oh well. That one's the one that can actually kill us. The other one's just gonna keep poking us annoyingly. That doesn't really have that much damage, does it? Yeah, it's only some damage to a single target. Not as annoying as true damage. Because the other one does almost the exact same amount of damage, but all in true damage. Very annoying to deal with. Okay, now we just need to get rid of its barrier. Easiest way to do that would be Drake Rider or Mang. I guess we'll do Mang, tear away its thing, throw that at that, and it was kill it with that ability. Not even on 3 times multiplier, he seems to still be getting the job done, so that's nice. We might end up upgrading him, but for now it's fine. Again, we could just be running Mang right now. Our entire team could just be Mang, and we could still solo these battles. Just everything else is just to speed it up mainly. At least until we reach the later delves, then we might need something later, or the later, what are they called? The later invasions. But, I don't know, should still be pretty easy. As long as we can maintain our barrier. I guess the only real big issue is going to be that one red-blue tower that does 1 damage to all enemies, because that keeps removing barrier. And we will eventually reach a point where our durability is so low that they can one-shot us. Or if not one-shot, definitely 2-shot very easily. We're almost at the point where they can already 3-shot us. We'll take that. Kill that one out before it gets barrier and everything. Really need a skull. Maybe I should have went for the bird first, but I don't know, we should be able to get a skull. Also very few yellows on the board currently, which is beneficial to us, of course. Take that. There's a skull, unfortunately for him. Don't have a drop over there, so nothing we can really take. Let's take a green, I guess. Nice little cascade. Nice. And all we need now is move that over into a brown or a red. Maybe try for it off the sky right over there. I don't think we... Actually, no. What are we doing? We have that right over there. So now we can just take that into a skull, hopefully. I do have a drop for that. I could try for it. Didn't get it. See what happens after that. There we go. Okay. Let me just take that from the top. And he's dead. There we go. Almost level 650 as well. Almost reaching level 666. And we even got Catheric 6 today. Okay, we'll take that over. Grab our brown into that mess. Take a Mang down. Throw whatever we target to dead. We'll just do it to him since he's closer to getting barrier. We'll take that into brown, because why not? Start getting Mang up again. Before we cast it again. Will we let us take the skull? No, we will not. Okay, we'll kill out the tower that's damaged. We're working on that last slot tower. Actually, just gonna take a... Oh, no, we got it for free. Never mind. We'll do that. Do the exact same tower combo again, and now we just one-shot the rest of them with skulls. Try for a sky. Got it. And I just need one more. Kill out the tower, and the skull will kill. Try for it. Didn't get it. Try for it again. No, that's not gonna help us. I'm still doing it, though. I don't know why I keep doing that, though. I guess hoping that it would kind of make it better, but I don't know. There's no chance that we would have gotten a skull there, so it's kind of redundant. Trying to take a move near it. I should still take a move somewhat near it, but not that close. You're trying to get more skulls in the area, like right over here, but obviously taking this green to try to get a skull in this general area is not really good, because there's no chance we get a skull, but there's a chance he gets a skull. Kind of pointless. You're 22 damage. Oh yeah, I forgot we upgraded magic, so you actually have enough damage to get kills now. For slightly quicker kills. Not much quicker, but still a little bit. Okay, let's take a yellow, I guess. No matter which one we go on, just keep them even. Go claim our gems we just got from reaching the next tier. And there we go. I guess for now, we'll keep streaming until we get at least to 4 towers. I'll probably throw down a few 4 towers. Also, are we on leaderboard yet with how many we did? For whatever reason, I feel like we did. No. How far do we need to go? Never mind. We need to hit at least 55. Which isn't too much further. 55 tower kills? 55 tower kills is... What? How many more? Yeah, the next 2 tiers. If we get the next 2 tiers done, we'd already have that many kills. Yeah, that is really weak. That means... leaderboard is less than completing out every single one of the basic invasions all the way up to the orb. If you do that, you would already be on leaderboard on Nintendo Switch. Quite a bit of good loot then. That means you end up getting, and you can do that for free as well. Assuming you can do the battles deathless, which is pretty easy. You can do that with just Mang Titan alone. You don't even need any stats or anything. We did that last week, or not last week, but we did that the very first evasions. The very first week the game came out on like day 6. We ended up doing that. This Sunday before the end of the week. It's released on Tuesday, and on the very first week of the game launch, we did it on the Sunday of. So, actually, I think we even did it on Saturday of. But, yeah, it's ridiculously easy to do. Get all of them done just with Mang Titan. Definitely possible. We know because we did it. I never even realized this game mode's actually that easy. But it's literally possible just with Mang Titan, even with no kingdoms. Or at least really minimal kingdoms. You know, just having some of them at level 10. We would take here. Grab a right over there. Get a Mang down on it. And it was kill it with the boss thingy. Oh, never mind, that's not enough to kill. Kind of sad that that's not enough to kill. So let's throw that into it. That's so little damage, but only 3 times multiplier, no magic. Oh yeah, potions are a really interesting gem sink. And it's one that most people probably won't really mind either. Because more often than not, they actually net save you gems. Or not net save you gems, but they net save you time. And most people aren't actually going to go further. While it might be tempting to go further, most people are just going to buy up to whatever tier they normally do. And just keep doing that. It might convince some people to go a little bit further. But, it's mainly just going to be more of a benefit to what you would already do. We already saw with Bounty Hunter, the normal amount that we would already do for Bounty Hunter not only gets every reward, but it also makes it about half an hour to an hour quicker once a month. And of course, that still adds up for all the other events. Like the Tuesday events are a little bit quicker by at least like 10 minutes, if not more. And just small stuff like that. I think per month we net save probably over 10 hours with potions. Even if you just buy what you would normally buy with tiers. Like 5 to 10 hours are saved per month just from potions now. They're a pretty nice addition. Because that is the complaint of some people still. Though I personally like it. You know, just having too much of a daily grind. That can happen with some MMOs and other stuff. Where the game ends up putting in too many required dailies. Well, they're not required. But you know, like you feel like you're missing out on something if you don't end up getting them. So potions are basically a way to combat that ever so slightly. Since all these events and stuff can be done at a quicker rate now. Rather than having to spend as much time, you can just, whatever potions you would already have, you would just use and automatically be able to get the events done slightly quicker. What do we take here? We'll grab, we'll throw Mang. I was just trying to even want it on. I guess I throw it on first slot just because I want to have his barrier away in case we get the skull here. Okay, we'll throw that down. Hopefully start getting a skull. Is that enough to kill? No, it is not, but with a Mang it will be. We'll do that. That's enough to kill, right? No. This is, though. No, that isn't either. Wait, is that enough boost ratio? Never mind, that's enough boost ratio. It's exact enough with boost ratio. It's 21. Okay, now we just need a skull somehow. Get rid of his barrier. Let's move that over. Grab a brown there. What else we need? Grab a red, I guess. Do all that mess. Come on, skulls, where are you? Can't take that. Okay, let's move that for now. Take a Mang. Oh no, we lost our troop. Luckily, that has no effect on our score whatsoever. And Titan can solo his entire team, so there we go. With a perfect tier 6 run, you got 384 trophy kills, and last person on leaderboard is 544. Really? Did he go that heavy with the thing? Yeah, that means he might have to have bought in multiple tier 7s. That's unfortunate. Probably not worth contesting. I don't know. We'll see how far we get with tier 3. I'm actually really curious how far perfect tier 3 goes. So far, we are perfect tier 3. I probably shouldn't state it on a Valraven battle before I jinx it. But we are currently on perfect tier 3. Oh, don't die to hero. Don't you dare die, hero. No! I jinxed it already. Okay, we can still win this. But that makes this so much more difficult not having hero. Luckily, we do have a summoner and everything. But already jinxed it. Whoops. Let's see. Get rid of barriers with that. It's basically our barrier removal option. Not the same as the spell, but close enough. Okay, we'll go and just take a brown for now. That awkward moment when he's not traded. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe we'll get him upgraded. It'll be a backup for when our hero inevitably dies. Do I just take a red here? Yeah, we could take red the next turn. I don't have to take it now. Take that. Take it into the skull. Throw this for whatever we get. And first slot. Wow, that comes in with a lot of stats. Did it actually do it at its full level? Yeah, it doesn't come in with traits because we don't own the traits. But it comes in based on its ascension. But it should probably go ascend every orc that we don't currently have ascended. Because they're going to come in at whatever level his magic is. And his magic is 25, so they're going to come in at max level. Whatever their rarity is what they'll come in. If they are rare, they'll come in at 16. If they are legend, they'll come in at 19. If they're ultra rare, they'll come in at 17. You know, it just keeps going up from common. It goes 15, 16, 17, so forth from common to mythic. Whatever base rarity they are is the level they'll come in. They'll also come in with all their traits. However, obviously we do not own many of the traits. Even though we did upgrade the kingdom, I did not trade all of them, obviously. That would be way too many trait stones. Wouldn't be worth it, especially just for one event. Let's see. Oh yeah, Solzara, don't you do more damage if they have more HP? That's good, because literally his entire team has more HP other than his first slot. Let's see. I'll move that over for now. Grab that into red, it looks like. Can I kill that now? Yeah, we can kill that now. Kill that one first, just so he doesn't do anything. Grab a purple. Throw this ability. Fortunately, they both have barriers, so it's a lot less viable to actually throw that. Okay, we'll move a turn for now. Take whatever. Get that purple. Yeah, we'll go for purple. I need to get rid of those barriers. Let's see. We'll do this, even though it gives him a skull. Oh no! Why? Okay, I'll take a brown. Yeah, she has to die. We didn't get to use her ability. Didn't even get to remove barriers with her ability. Okay, let's go get another summon and go. Don't you dare kill our summoner. Let's see. This is actually kind of funny too, because last event that is actually what happened to me as well. We ended up dying against one of the earlier battles. I think it was actually to a 2-tower. Yeah, I don't think we died on a single 4-tower, which was kind of funny. Not sure how exactly that worked out, but that actually is what happened last event. Looks like that's almost what's happening again. Or we're gonna die on this one, but hopefully we won't die on any of the later ones. Okay, who knows? Maybe we didn't die yet either. What's your ability? You'll triple if there are 13 or more red. Ooh, there is 13 or more red. That is triple. But we don't have Mang or anything, so I guess we throw that down now. While there's still triple. So let's go down the line, throw it on him, get our triple. Throw this for a bunch of damage onto him. They both did about the same amount. Nice. Move that over. Grab that yellow. Okay, we're still in this. Throw that down. We get a skull here. How badly we need a skull right now. We'll try for it off of that. It wasted our summon, but hopefully we can get damage on it. Yeah, we can just kill it. Could be enough red for triple, though even if... Oh, actually... Okay, good thing. If we didn't have triple damage there, that wouldn't have killed. There we go. Okay, we should be fine. We gotta be careful, though. You do targeted, right? Oh, no, you do have to adjacents. That's bad. So if it's his 3rd slot or 4th slot, it will kill us. So it has like a 50% chance it will kill us. Unless it gets smart to actually target the right target, in which case it'll have a 100% chance to kill us. But, no, I think it's gonna miss. Hopefully. Find out. Let's see. Will he be generous? Will he miss us? I'm actually gonna give him a green extra turn because it doesn't matter as much since he has full mana already. Okay, good. He does miss it. Perfect. Okay, so we still have a summoner option. That's good. What do you take here? Grab that red. Throw a poke at him, I guess. Get rid of that barrier. We're just down, even though it's wasting our summon. I need the mana. We'll poke him with this for a bunch of damage. We're almost there. Skull poke. Get that into triple. Struggle of losing Titan. That looks like we do win. Very unlikely we lose at this point, though still technically possible. Okay, that's match if there's 13 plus. No! Not 13 plus. Okay, we'll throw that down for now. Not that big a deal. Okay, that dies. He didn't kill our summoner yet, though, so just resummon now. We really had to. I don't even think we're going to need that, but might as well. Why not? Move that over. Then to Direct Rider, go from there. Actually, we'll take Skull for now and then just kill it with our ability thingy. Oops, that's not the one I want. Good thing I didn't click it. There we go. We tried casting our dead first slot. Hey, there we go. Okay, that was almost bad. But it still came through. Still came through. It feels weird that we can't even lose on those battles. But we can. Alright, we'll grab that over. Get a Mang going. Make sure Mang does not die. Okay, we'll throw that on you. Throw that for a kill with the raid troop. Get a Drake Rider in there if we can. Okay, heroes, stop taking damage. Move that for now. Throw it into another extra turn. Wrong one. Throw that. Right off the top. Can we grab that? I think we can grab that. We'll try for it. Didn't get it though. Oh, he actually went for the right move. Oh, he got double skull too. Hero, what are you doing? We need you. Okay, we'll throw this on the next one. Actually, I'll throw it as last slot. That looks so intimidating, especially since he keeps getting rid of barrier. There we go. We got a double kill out of nowhere. It's perfectly fine. Drake Rider's slightly getting away some because we actually can't cast them a lot of the time. Otherwise, it's going to backfire. As that gives us barrier for now. Worst comes to worst, we can use that on his turn to survive a hit. Drake Rider, can we do anything with you? Kind of. I am going to do that just to get rid of his barrier. Oh, there goes that. Okay, that's unfortunate, but we can still easily win. I'll take that for now. Hopefully he'll set us up with a skull. Doesn't look like it. Actually, yes, he does. We'll take that, take our skull. He's not traded, so it doesn't kill. Otherwise it would. And now he's poked him once and he's dead. Yeah, it would be pretty helpful if we did have a max. It is pretty tempting to actually go and do it. It is somewhat tempting. But I don't think we're actually going to need it. I'm perfectly fine just with doing tier 3 for now. I'll throw that Mang down, do it onto him. Throw that over. Grab a red right over there. We'll poke us with skull, we'll poke him back. Grab a brown down there into a bunch of other mess. Take that down into our reds there. Grab a poke onto first slot. Hang away his first again. And I was purple skull and go from there. We actually got double skull. Unfortunately, that is excessive overkill. Right, it doesn't go into the next troop. Again, at this point, we just kill him with the ability or skull. That works too, and he's super dead. 206 times 1.5 plus hits or traits. That's what? That's 309 damage. There we go. Now to the last set. Grab our gems from there. Grab that. Yeah, we had over 2,000 gems. Nice. Grab our gold keys. And head back over to, what's it called? The invasion again. Let's just go get these last 5 down, and then we'll probably do one battle. Just do at least one on 4 towers. I remember last time this had a ridiculous spike of difficulty all of a sudden. Like, this battle alone just made it so much more difficult. Like these next 5 battles. The big difficulty spike compared to the previous 4, or the previous 3 tower battles. Okay, so we'll throw a Mang just to get that to one-shot range. This is enough to kill it. These skulls. Do have to watch out on yellows just not to give him too many. Though of course skull is the main priority. Not even necessarily denying him, however I will go for it still. And he still managed to find mana. What did I take here? Try for brown. Get it. Take it. So we get it. Take the green, so we get a way to kill him. Take skull. Okay, there we go. Should be fine now. I need a way to get rid of his Mang there. I mean, not Mang, get rid of his barrier, I mean. Nothing we can do to get rid of it directly. Take a blue for now. We're gonna take a red there. Actually, yeah, I'll take purple. I'm gonna just convert that into something else. Yeah, let's move that for now. The rest we'll kind of keep there. Throw this onto... Snow could convert, but I still get mana out of it, so I guess it's still worth it. Could do that right there just to get rid of his barrier while still doing some damage. I'll poke that to kill. Poke it again, which won't kill, but it'll bring pretty close. But never mind, it will kill it. My bad. Okay, now he's Mang into the ability, and that should be enough to kill. There we go. Easy enough. Another 4 to go. And we still got about 20 more battles after we get that other Valraven, most likely, in 4 more battles. Yeah, we'll have 20 battles to do that with. But it only cost us 10 sigils to go all that way then. Or 13, I should say, total. Go all the way from 0 to the end, it looks like. Which we should get at least 1 more Valraven between there, most likely. Not guaranteed, but it's a pretty high chance. I think that's why I wouldn't give him a skull, but luckily we still got the extra turn there, so I guess it doesn't matter. Like a yellows because why not? Free mana for our summoner in case we need it as a backup plan. Nothing else, he still mana generates for us. Which I did not mean to throw that first slot. That sticky A keys actually getting in the way sometimes. That's really bad. We'll need to go fix that somehow. Let's see, we'll throw a Mang onto his second there. Take a red over. Grab the poke on the tower. Actually, probably should have waited a turn or two. In case he took purple mana. Not that big a deal. Get another Mang and then just start hitting them out. Throw the Mang onto his last slot. That will allow us to one-shot skull his first once he doesn't have barrier because he's about to gain barrier. Ooh, that's not good. Definitely need to make sure hero lives now. I have no way to get rid of that barrier since I don't have explosion. Only way to really do that is with a double skull. Looks like we'll have to do, or with our random ability. Alright, so now we need to get another skull before he gets full mana somehow. Which isn't that likely, unfortunately. So every move here does not look good. Let's take a red for now. We'll have full mana next turn. I cannot stop that. Gonna Mang it just to get rid of that barrier. Oh, we definitely have plenty enough skull damage, that's for sure. Problem now is using that skull damage. There we go, we'll take that one over. And there we go, nice double skull drop. Yeah, if we were to go all the way, I think our team would be double the invasion troop, Mang, and the summoner. I believe that's why I end up running as the main team as well when I end up running it. Also, optimally, we'd also want to have him fully traded, which we could theoretically do. We do have the orbs for it if we really had to. However, that'd be pretty costly to do. But also, however, we keep getting more orange orbs every single week, so I guess it's not too big a deal. If we were to go and throw that down for it. Because we're just going to get more orange orbs over time. Because we are on average getting like, what? 3 orange orbs per week right now on this account. Which isn't that bad at all. It's slightly above average for early game, but that's mainly because of how the leaderboards are on Nintendo Switch. It's still new enough that really easy to make leaderboards. Actually, we're probably on leaderboard right now. That's how easy it is to make a leaderboard on this version of the game. We haven't even finished all the objectives for it yet, and we already are probably on leaderboard. I believe class events are like that too. You don't even need to get to level 40. You know, you don't need to get to all rewards in order to actually complete the event. I guess it's gonna give him a skull. I can't really help that though, but it'll get rid of every barrier he has though. Luckily that's not enough to kill. Unfortunately though, his never mind, his death mark doesn't do anything. Can't death mark a hero. But let's see, what do we do here? Let's get rid of the tanky tower. And now all we really need is a lot of skulls, but we also really desperately need brown so we don't die. Okay, that top left looks so dangerous right now. So dangerous, but we'll take that. Really need a brown right about now. There we go. Take the brown. Well, there goes our brown. Well, we had a brown. That lasted for about 10 seconds. Alright, we should be fine though. We throw that, throw this barrier, throw this. And worst comes to worst, we just throw another one, that ability down and that'll kill. So of course skull will also kill. So much so that even his skull will kill even though he doesn't have a multiplier on it. It didn't surge. Come on, one more little poke will do it. There we go. And it was killed with that. And down it goes. Level 651. And we'll throw that onto purple, I guess. And we'll go to brown, or whatever else we have next. Okay, 2 more battles. Then we'll reach 4 towers and get our final reward. Oh yeah, I didn't double check to see if we had leaderboard yet. I'm pretty sure we do. Go double check after this one. Pretty sure we have leaderboard now. Or if not, we're like right on top of it. Yeah, it's not enough to kill anymore, is it? Oh, yes, it is. It's enough to kill. It's 66 damage. Why'd I give him a skull? Could have taken a brown that doesn't give him a skull like that one. Okay, throw this down onto that. Poke him. Let's see, move that over, why not? Start getting his ability up again. Just to get rid of the barrier for later. Come on, where's the skull? We haven't gotten a single skull this entire battle. There we go. I jinxed it positively. Oops, wrong ability. That's the one I want to cast. Still not 100% used to controller controls. For the most part, I've gotten used to them, but it's still quite a bit different than playing with mouse and keyboard and controller in combination. There we go. And we just clip it with a skull there. Okay, did we make leaderboard with just that? Pretty sure we did. We don't even have all rewards yet, and we're already on leaderboard. Yep. That is enough to make a leaderboard. Actually, we're at exactly leaderboard right now with 57. But, yeah, we're at leaderboard with out getting all rewards. This isn't all rewards yet. You still have to do at least 1 more battle for a total of 61 tower kills in order to have, or sorry, 60 tower kills, I mean, would end up being all rewards at minimum. So I need to say 60 to have the number 80 next to it, or people that have done all of them. So there's currently only 84 people who have completed the events currently. Interesting. Anyways, let's go complete our event ourselves. And then, of course, we have all the other sigils. All the other sigils are just for leaderboard at that point, though. Not sure how far we'll contest it, but probably contest it for a little while. Maybe at least get top 20 with it. Get that double orb. Nothing else. Wait, is top 20 double orb? Yeah, top 20 is double orb. At least get our double orb out of it, if nothing else. Plus, that's 200 gems back, which is almost all of our gems. Or we spent what, 250 on the event. There's basically 50 gems for Mang or for Earth's Fury. That is ridiculously cheap. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm pretty sure there's people on the main version of the game who would pay literal thousands of gems for Earth's Fury if they could get it. Obviously, if they ever add a new way of obtaining it, it would be way cheaper than thousands of gems. However, there are people that definitely would. They could literally have Earth's Fury right now, would pay like 5,000 gems for it or something. It is a pretty nice weapon to have. It's one of the core like 10 weapons in the game that aren't obtainable, unfortunately. It's ran for invasions and it's ran for Iron Gut, so it's mainly used for invasions. It's one of the best invasion weapons in the entire game, even though we're not currently using it now. And the main reason for that is we don't have the invasion troop upgraded. I might do that. I'm still not certain yet, but if we do, we'll definitely switch to Earth's Fury. How much skull reduction does he have? 25%. Not extremely huge. So it is better than nothing. Because there are definitely invasion troops that do have literal no mitigation whatsoever. The fact that he has some is at least somewhat okay. And there we go, the last reward. And I guess just for fun, we'll run 4 towers and then call it a stream. For now, let's see what we get from the orb. Anything good? Come on, something good. You know you want to. Orange? They're not horrible. Like, I can't really complain when we get oranges in early game. Because while they are kind of pointless in end game, like to the point that they're almost worse than green orbs, they're that bad in late game, they're actually ridiculously useful this early in the game. Because each orange orb can save literal hours of farming trade stones. Excuse me. Anyways, let's just do one more battle for now. This should also be a Valraven battle. So definitely don't want to lose it. Okay, well, let's go take these greens. Grab a brown, the brown. Actually, top brown. Throw a mang. I guess we just do it on the first slot and work down the line at this point, now that all of them are towers. Oh no, maybe we'll upgrade him. Still contemplating on if we will or not. Problem is we won't be able to make first place, which makes it seem kind of pointless to bother. I might as well aim for top 20 rather than aiming for first. Or something like that. I don't think we can actually contest first. Or we probably could, but it would cost almost our entire gem stack to do so. This doesn't seem worth it. Okay, what do we do here? We'll do that on the next one. Now we have enough skull damage to basically one-shot all of them. The only thing we can't do it to is this third tower. Actually, I probably should have manged that one. And if we have Enrage, we can kill third tower, but without it, we can't. Okay, I'm gonna waste my ability just to kill that. I guess it's not really a waste then. Move that over. Grab a skull there. Yeah, I should have Earth's Fury that one. Because if we don't have Enrage, the skull does not actually kill. We need another Mang or Enrage. Ah, no! I ruined it! Should have been a kill. Let's see, we'll take that. I'm gonna need to go all my way out of my way just to get this. It's not that big a deal though, we're still gonna win the battle. Gotta go to that now. Kill that out. Grab a bunch of stuff. Let's see, do I poke him? Even worth poking him? We'll do that for now. Try not to kill. Oh no! Forgot about that. Whoops. Okay, we'll grab that real quick. For mana going again. Need to get that summon going. Let's poke him on first slot. Yeah, if we're gonna go like really far at this point, we might actually need him upgraded. We need something to hold down the team. Running double of him to Earth's Fury is probably the way to go. Because worst comes to worst, we could still win with Titan Earth's Fury. By the time it gets down to him, he'll pretty much be the exact same as Mang damage. Enough to almost one-shot them, if not one-shot them. Especially with Enrage instead of Explosions. Only problem is it would cost us several hundred gems, and it would cost us 2 orange orbs to upgrade the Legend. because I would want to have him fully traded, because him being fully traded starts this guy with half mana. Whereas currently he starts with nothing. Again, that's match, right? Yeah, this should be enough to kill it just off that ability. And there we go. Do we have another code coming up? Not this stream, but we'll have another one later tonight when we do the other stream. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. But as I mentioned, yes, we will be back in 7 hours from now, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will have another redeem code then, and we'll mainly just be messing around with a few things on our other account, mainly the rest of Delve and whatever other questions and whatever else we might mess around with, maybe some PvP grind and stuff. But and maybe we'll be back on this account a little bit. And if we are on this account, we're mainly just going to be doing invasions to get invasions done, and that's the other main objective on this account mainly this weekend. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all in about 7 hours or late this weekend. I hope you all have a wonderful Easter tomorrow if you celebrate it, and otherwise, have a wonderful weekend. I'll catch all of you later, and best of luck with all the events.